Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess, it doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? Can we just be bonafide? Stuck in this situation and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Oh, don't wanna be your love. Oh, let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low, 'cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bonafide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? 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 Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess, it doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bonafide? Can we just be bonafide? Stuck in this situation and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Oh, don't wanna be your love. Oh, let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low, 'cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bonafide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to me, we drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high, I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. You're as tall as the ocean, and I can't touch the floor. So full of emotion, I can't keep any more. Are we out of time? Will we be swallowed whole? Don't give up on
Very good morning, Mzansi. It's time to get kick-started with that energetic starter to your day. Yes, filled with so much positivity is what we are, of course, going to give you on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Yes, it is the 4th of November and it's a Tuesday. Tuesdays are for choosing something, but I think I will just encourage you to choose you. So Tuesdays are for choosing you. So much we're going to be talking about, and of course we are about to bring impact to you, just to create and elevate the cultures that surround us, of course. So all you need to do is to connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube. I know that the right thing that you need to do is to press the subscription button and press the notification button, so that whenever we go live like this day from 7 a.m. up until 10 a.m. you will be notified. And of course, I can't wait to join us on this beautiful, exciting day. My name is Moketi Maimane, and I am so excited to be with you right here. It is a new month, and of course we're looking forward to highlighting some of the most important things, the awareness that needs to be looked upon, because you know that each and every month there is something that is being highlighted, whether it's nationally or internationally. But South Africa has something that is very interesting for all of you, for people, of course, who are looking to gather their life to make sure that everything that they're planning for their lives is just to up to the plan that they are planning towards. And of course, if you want to reach us, throw out our number and send us your voice note and tell us how are you feeling on this beautiful morning. The number to do that is 0604933226. That's 0604933226. Let's talk, let's engage, let us have fun, because on this morning we're about to kickstart it on a very high positivity, and hope that you guys are going to be with us, because we are also going to be connecting with people, not only people but important guests that we always have right here on the show. With that being said, I know that there is so much that is lined up, but let us start with what is one of the most important kick-starting our day with, which is a picture of the day. You're seeing the pictures behind me and you're asking yourself, Mo, where is that place and how can I get there? So for today's day, on this morning, we are highlighting the Hartebeest Sport Dam. That is a scenic archetype dam nestled between the Magaliesberg and the Witwatersrand ranges in South Africa's northwest province. Built between 1921 and 1923 for irrigation and domestic use, it holds a massive 195 million cubic meters of water and spans over 2,000 hectares. Just 35 kilometers from Johannesburg and 20 kilometers from Pretoria, Hartebeest is a beloved weekend escape offering boating, hiking, wildlife parks and panoramic views. Its name means dam at the gorge of the Hartebeest, referencing the antelope once common in the area. If you're somebody who has been to Hartebeest, you can comment down below by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show and tell us about the experience. How was it and why did you go there? Because there's so much experience that we go through, especially when we visit these designated destinations right there. So you can just hop on and talk to us and let us engage and talk in terms of the experience that you had, or if you want to go there, we are going to help help you with more information with that. But that is all for picture of the day. And speaking of connecting with people, we know that festive is now creeping in, and we need to talk about balancing our finances personally and of course professionally. And who am I speaking with? Once again, he is going to be with us, and I can't wait to connect with him. Who is a financial advisor. We know that he is a very passionate financial advisor with liberty, dedicated to empowering individuals and families to achieve their financial goals through sound advice, tailored strategies, and unwavering support. Along with his wealth of knowledge and experience, he brings a solid foundation of financial literacy and expertise to each and every client interaction. So he is going to be with us. And then nextly, when we talk about entrepreneurship and inspiration that we all need, we know that some of you are entrepreneurs and aspired entrepreneurs. Kutiso Chuen, a passionate entrepreneur from Zebediela and Limpopo, founded Queen Musima Mayonnaise in 2015, inspired by the culinary legacy of his late grandmother Musima, known for her delicious house-made salads and mayonnaise. Musima's recipe were a cherished part of a family gathering. Yes, we know that this conversation is going to be nice like a mayonnaise. So I hope that you guys are also ready for that. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about everything authorship in terms of you being an author and talking to somebody already who is in the space. Masirule Elliot Sekwele, who is an author. He is a devoted son, husband, and a father with a deep passion of empowering the youth and shaping a brighter future for the next generation. He firmly believes that no matter how difficult the journey, hard work, self-belief, and loyalty always pays off. So he is going to be here with us, having that conversation about him in the journey and of course overcoming some of the challenges that he went through as an individual and also as an author. As mentioned, he is a father, he is a husband, and a devoted man to his work. So whatever conversation we're going to have with him, I hope that conversation penetrates and gets to you, so that on this beautiful Tuesday morning you will be motivated with each and every engagement we're going to have with these people. So that is what is lined up, and I know that so much is of course going to be spoken about right here on this table, which includes celebrity birthdays, national holidays, and some of the inventions that took place right here in South Africa, or maybe not here at home but international. So I hope that you guys are ready for those things that are going to come up. But for now, what we're going to do, because it's still in the morning and we have just kick-started on a very high positive note, we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we're just going to be keeping you updated with what is going on in and around in our country with your latest news, headlines, and sports, of course, followed by your traffic headlines. For now, please don't switch that dial.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Soweto Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Soweto Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
Hope that information was helpful enough for you to get to your designated places with the Soweto shuttle services. The information was given to you right there on your screen. So I hope that you're going to contact Soweto in terms of you arriving safely to those places that you wish to go to. With that being said, let us keep you updated with your latest news headlines. Starting off with the first headline: South Africans trapped in Asia by fake job offers. 41 South Africans lured by Myanmar by fake job offers escaped a human trafficking compound but remain stranded in the war-torn country. Targeted for their English and IT skills, they now face agent bail demands. Activist Emma van der Walt warns Namibians are also at risk. On the next headline, Mbeki urges reform of South Africa's presidential election process. Thabo Mbeki has called for reform in how South Africa elects its president, arguing the current system system where parliament selects the president after general election ignores candidates' competencies. Speaking at the Eastern Cape Higher Education Sector National Dialogue, Mbeki urged the intelligent to rethink the process, stressing the need for leaders capable of fulfilling the constitutional duties. Lastly, on your news headline, Johannesburg urged to fast-track street trader permit process. The Johannesburg High Court has ordered the city of Johannesburg to fast-track the permit allocation for street traders evicted during a recent cleanup on De Villiers Street. The process must begin today and conclude by the 18th of November. The city remains in a legal dispute with the Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa over the evictions, which the South African National Traders Retail Alliance condemned as unlawful. That's all for your news headline. Now heading over to your sports news, starting off with rugby news. The Springboks have lost Ox but gained Sacha since 2023. The Springboks 61-7 win over Japan was overshadowed by injuries to Ox Nche and Jan Hendrik Wessels, weakening their scrumming power ahead of a crucial clash with France. However, rising star Sasha Feinberg Mgomezulu impressed with 2 tries and a dynamic play, earning praise from Eddie Jones and solidifying his role as Rassie Erasmus' first choice fly half. His versatility and game control offer a new threat as the Boks prepare for a tougher test on a tour. Now heading over to your football news, Van Dijk rejects Rooney's latest criticism. Liverpool, last season's Premier League champions, have struggled with 4 straight losses before beating Aston Villa when Rooney criticized Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah's leadership, prompting Van Dijk to call it lazy criticism while respecting Rooney's opinion. Rooney stood by his view, noting that Van Dijk's recent dip in form. Liverpool sits third, 7 points behind Arsenal with key matches against Real Madrid and Manchester City ahead. Van Dijk expressed confidence in manager Arne Slot and the team's ability to recover. Lastly, on your women's cricket, Laura believes Proteas women are closer than ever to winning an ICC World Cup. South Africa fell short in the 2025 ICC Women's World Cup final, losing to India by 52 runs. Despite the defeat, Captain Laura praised the team's growth and consistency, having reached 3 consecutive finals. She scored a century and finished as the tournament's top run scorer with 571 runs. She highlighted the importance of domestic development and expressed pride in the team's progress. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more sports and news updates throughout the show. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these headlines with us using hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show and send us your voice note on 0604933226. Now let us get you safe on those roads with your latest traffic updates just to keep you safer. On N1 southbound, just before Gordon Road, there is a stationary vehicle blocking the left lane. Please approach with caution and drive carefully. Heading north on the N1, expect congestion between the Malibongo Drive and Winnie Mandela Drive. Traffic is also slow moving in that stretch. Good news on the N3 northbound, roadworks between Linksfield and Modderfontein Road have cleared, so traffic is flowing freely. That's all for your traffic. If you happen to be on the road, do make sure to share your traffic update using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show and send your voice note on 0604933226. Now we're going to take a short break and give you your latest weather update. Please do not switch the dial.
below, and I'm still here. I'm freezing cold, but I will wait. I hold my breath till I turn blue.
Said you needed space. Said you needed more time to think. So you went away. But you still would stay in my dream. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door. Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurts so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50-11 days, 50-11 days, 50-11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you'd leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek? Or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That wasn't there. Go back. Hurt so bad. Had to block out the memory.
Great mornings filled with great sounds and great vibes is what we are bringing you at your doorstep or wherever you are listening and watching from. A very good morning to you once again. Hope that you're doing good on this beautiful Tuesday morning where we say choose you, because who are you choosing on this beautiful morning and what are you choosing? Because I think it's very important for us to encourage you guys to choose yourself. In these tough times, we need something to choose, and most importantly, you need to choose yourself to kickstart your day on a very high energetic and a positive note. And of course, we are here to help you each and every weekday. Yesterday, we couldn't go live because technical issues, and of course, dealing with the government with load reduction and things like that. But we promise that to deliver every bit of content that we have, so much that we have lost, so much that we need to speak about and talk about right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. You know the hashtag to use, that is hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And if you want to follow us on each and every social media platforms, because we post content that you might be interested in, not might, but the content that you will be interested in. We are Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook. Go there and follow right now. Go to Instagram, we are also Vooka Breakfast Show, and also on TikTok we are Vooka Breakfast Show. So do make sure that you follow us, and of course we don't limit your connection with us and your engagement with us right there. We also have the number that you can dial in right now, which is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. And a very good morning to you where you are. 29 minutes 29 minutes past 7. It is the time, and yes, outside it's looking cloudy. How is the weather treating you? Because some of us are enjoying this nice, cozy, cold weather. I know some of you might not be enjoying it right now, but talk to me if you are someone this weather is your favorite and you love it because it just makes you to be indoors, or maybe prepares you for a nice cool day. I don't know, maybe there's something out there that is weird that you love about this weather. So you can talk to us. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use. And as I will re-emphasize once again, it's Tuesday the 4th of November 2025, and you're asking yourself, man, how many days are we left into the year? I will deliver that to you shortly because I have my team members who are going to help me, because I think I'm also getting lost because time is moving so fast. Time is so fast, and time is just passing by. Each and every day just becomes another dead day, and now 2026 is starting to creep in. But before we talk about 2026, there's what we call the festive season that is also starting to creep in. I know some of you are starting to plan where you are going to go on holidays and who you are going to spend time with, right? I know each and every time when I mention time is the most important currency that we have right now. I remember last week Nelly came through and spoke about she hates it, man, when she has something on her to-do list and now she doesn't do that thing. Now tasks keep on piling up because you never paid attention to that task. So give yourself some time, give yourself that moment to breathe and allow yourself to be human for once. Yes, we have been robots by being programmed with the things that we do from day to day. Sometimes you just need to change your schedule and do something different. Trust me, it is going to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's what psychology, and psychologists speak about. We are so stressed because we are just being programmed people. But this program right here is just here to, unprogram whatever it has been wired into your life. We just want you to enjoy. We just want you to know that there are platforms like this that are going to give you that positive vibes to kickstart your day. We're not speaking about things that are going to stress you. And the people that we have and join us right here, they're here to also improve our daily lifestyles, right? And speaking of that, those are the guests that we're going to be featuring in the show. But the most important one, not the most important one, all of them are important, but Tutuzeli is going to be taking us through those financial advice that we need in terms of spending our money, right? And talking of money, you know that we have financials right here just to help you know in terms of the market trends. Where are we as Mzansi when we are looking at how is the rand doing with other currencies? I know it's something that you do not pay attention to because lately we have found out that the rand has been manipulated. Our currency, not any currency, but our currency that belongs to us has been manipulated. Like, imagine. And what do you think about that? If you have any information, maybe you saw it wherever you were and you're like, okay, this information might be helpful to the people, to the Vooka Nation, of course, because there are people who don't know about this information. But with that being said, let me just help you and walk you through in terms of how is the rand doing with other currencies right there. We know that we always start first with the US dollar in terms of how the dollar is doing with the rand. For now, 17 rands 30 cents gets you $1. For each and every $1, you need to have 17 rands 30 cents. So the dollar slide continues. The US imports could cost you less in rand terms. And then we heading over to the British pound. Great Britain pound, right? For each and every pound, 22 rands 71 cents. That is the amount of rands that you need to have. So the pound flexes UK goods and travel just got a price here. Then we head over to the Pula, Botswana and Pula, 1 rand 19 cents. gets you 1 pula. 1 rand 19 cents gets you 1 pula. So the pula retreats, better cross-border shopping deals for all South African consumers. And then when you head over to the Japanese yen, for each and every 11 cents, you're going to get 1 Japanese yen. So the yen stays soft, Japanese imports remain affordable. And then heading over to the euro, for each and every 19 rand 92 cents, you will get 1 euro. So the euro edges up and it could nudge up your European holiday budget. And second last, we have the Australian dollar. 11 rand 29 cents get you 1 Australian dollar. So the Aussie dollar dips. Imported wines and goods may be cheaper also. Lastly, the Chinese yuan. 2 rand 43 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. So the yuan eases up. Electronics from China may see a slight price relief. So that is all when it comes to your financial indicators, right? As I have mentioned that festive is creeping in and a lot of you will be looking forward to traveling abroad. So these are some of the indicators that you need to look out for. If you're somebody who is looking to travel to the United States, to Japan and China, that is how the rand is looking like. So each and every day, each and every hour, these can also change, right? Just depending on how the markets are doing. But I hope that information was helpful enough for you, just to get you updated with what is going on in our finances. That being said, you know that I'm not always alone right here. Just to kickstart our day on a very high positive note, I'm joined by Afi Berry. Good morning to you, and how are you doing?
Hey, good morning, Mo. Good morning, Mo. I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing fantastic. It's another new week to make amazing shows and amazing opportunities for other people. So, man, I'm feeling fantastic, eh?
Yeah. Good to hear that you are feeling fantastic, because this day is about to be a very good one. All I need you to do is to hop on in the comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Tell us how are you doing this morning and what are you doing, just to kickstart that day on a very high energetic note. Miss Q Rams right there on our comment section came through saying good morning on this Choose You Tuesday. Hope you are well and wishing you a blessed day ahead. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you're going to be participating on the Choose You Tuesday, because a lot of things are going to be highlighting on this beautiful day. And looking into the national days, I have something that will intrigue you, something that will make you want to be part of the discussion. So all you need to do is to not change the dial. Balim comes through saying, morning Vooka team, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. I am doing great. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you are doing great on this beautiful morning. She comes through and saying, guys, it's my birthday month. I don't know if you have said that correct, but there is someone who dislikes people who like saying a birthday month. But don't worry, we've got you covered. We will, just explore different ways in terms of you celebrating your month and you saying it the right way. But keep it to yourself. If it makes you feel happy, then you know what, stay confident about that. And then she says, I am so happy. I hope you guys are doing well. Well, you're about to find out for some of us in terms of how we are doing. But on my side, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for just clocking in. As they say, clock it. It's that time of the day, the 4th of November 2025, where we will give you a beautiful kickstart to your morning. One thing that I want to start about, man, on this beautiful morning is just giving you that motivation, right? We have those inspirational quotes that we have from our famous people, and I like that Miss Q Rams last week, man, just gave us a profound one in which it helped most of us right here in the studio, and we were like, you know what, man, I need to start living differently because of Miss Q right now. Thank you so much. if you have a quote that you feel it will inspire someone who is watching and listening right now, please hop on in the comment section and leave it for us. But a motivation message that I have for you on this beautiful Tuesday morning, it reads as follow. Today is your chance to reset, refocus, and rise. You've overcome so much already. Now channel that strength into your next step, whether it's a small win or a major breakthrough. Keep moving forward with purpose. Your consistency will become your power. Very powerful motivational message that you can use for this morning. And then a quote of the day that we have is from Voltaire. It reads as follow. He says, common sense is not so common. Common sense is not so common. I don't know what your understanding with that, but I'm trying to understand what is this quote all about. But this also, it brings me back to what the National Day that I said it's something that will make us to engage, because today is what we call Use Your Common Sense Day. Right? Use Your Common Sense Day is the National Day that we're going to be looking at in terms of are you someone who likes using your common sense or you don't? Because it's normal. If you want people to think for you, you're not an individual thinker, you're a group thinker, right? I mean, that's what you prefer, right? Some people prefer using their common sense just to get out of difficult situations out there. But we're going to be getting deep into what is Use Your Common Sense Day all about. It's just observed on this beautiful day. So wherever you are you someone who uses their common sense each and every day when they're just going through some things right there? That being said, as mentioned, that it's very interesting and it's very important just to do that check-in on terms of how we're doing. Bali ask if we are doing well, and of course I'm going to ask you, Mr. Mister, are you doing well on this morning?
My brother, I told you that I'm keeping the consistency of that high level energy, right? That good vibe. I'm so intentional about it, Mr. Mo, and I'm not willing to compromise it. I'm not willing to compromise it whatsoever. And I look forward to what the rest of the year holds and what the rest of the year has, man. Okay, no, it's fine. We'll fix it. But yeah, man, I'm good, Mr. Mo.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I told you the weekend was promising to be a good one.
Okay.
And it over exceeded expectation. Saturday Narshabile came.
Yeah.
And I get about but unfortunately, they drew 1-1, and then Sunday was a wedding. I ended up going to a wedding, nice. And I made a friend.
Okay.
One thing, yeah, man. So it was such a cool one, man. And so we're looking forward to the rest of the year. It's crazy. We're left with less than 60 days.
Imagine.
Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how we do that, but it's absolutely. I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But the fact that Joseti less than 60 days, 57 days, guys, to the year. And man, I think I was telling a friend yesterday, and even Mr. P last week when we were talking, I'm also excited about some of the events that we're going to attend that are remaining for the rest of the year. And we'll see what next year holds. But I feel, and I see good things coming in 2026. Man. Yeah, it's going to be proper one. So do keep hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blanco Network, where radio meets TV only and exclusively, right? And Mr. Mo mentioned that as much as we're using our common sense today, we're also taking a bit of a cheat day for ourselves, right? And what comes to mind is the Sweetery House by Kansas Clark. Because today it is absolutely National Candy Day.
National Candy Day.
I don't know about you. Are you like, sweetie, body, peanut snack, those types of things? Are you a fan?
I love snacks. I love candy, man.
Okay.
Yeah, stolo sama sweet.
Yeah.
Ramomona.
Absolutely. And I saw, Kenzie has been putting in so much work for the Sweetery House. She got branding, she got stickers, she went and she got new new branding for her products and things like that. So that's very exciting. So shout out to the Sweetery House that we visited 2 months ago now.
Yeah,
It's
2
crazy,
months,
actually.
man.
And that's in collaboration or in connection rather with celebrating National Candy Day. Tell us, do you have a sweet tooth? Everybody, do you have a sweet tooth?
I don't think I naturally do have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
I love sweets. I grew up around sweets. I was like the only grandchild for the longest time. So my grandmother spoiled me rotten.
I see.
When it comes to candy, la chocolata.
I see.
I used to own a box of Easter eggs all by myself. Come Easter time, like that was literally me. I love sweets. I remember that when Kat once came here in studio with the sweets that he sells. I don't know if he still sells sweets.
Yeah.
And when he once came here, like we all had a feast out of those sweets.
Definitely.
Because they were so good, man. So like I don't want to lie. I love sweets.
I see.
Anything sweet is made for me.
I see you. Very, very interesting stuff, man. So this day is a sweet tribute to the colorful world of confections, right? So from chocolates to gummies to hard candies and of course nostalgic treats. It's a day to indulge your sweet tooth, explore new flavors, and of course appreciate the cultural and emotional joy candy brings across generations. I know there's a lot of people, as you can see right there on your screen, that's some of the products that are offered by Kanzi at the Sweetery House. Man, I promise you, if you were to visit their ice cream, get ice cream.
Yeah, man.
The ice cream.
We had the vanilla one. There was the chocolate.
Vanilla had the bubble gum one. Yeah, Vanilla had the bubble gum one. So that was cool, man. So maybe today we might visit Candy Sitako, right there at the Sweetery House, or maybe at the end of the week, right?
Yeah.
So that we end the week on a sweet and sugary note. So talk to us. Come on into our comment section. Tell us if you're someone who's really big on sweets and confections and all things candies today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can be someone who loves sweets, but you are not a sweet person. Right? It'll say
Well, that's very true.
Yep.
It's not a lie. There are some people who literally love candies and love sweets, but they just
You
not
are
sweet,
sour,
man. They're very bamungu. No, get it. But
Sour
bamungu
candy.
natural, and that time to the umonor ukenelezi di sweet marbo sweetness levels bo. Awu edege, awu kopan. It's not make sure, man.
Yeah.
Mr. B?
So guys, what's your go-to snack if you're watching a movie or you're watching a game?
Ah, man. Right now, I mean, I know that a lot of people will be like Haibo more, but go slows, guys.
I'm a go slow.
Barbecue go slows,
Haibo.
man.
I'm a go slow. I'm a go
Yo,
slow.
guys, go slows right now. You know, like it's always that thing when I'm about to watch a movie because I think it was Sunday. I was watching The Irishman. I was like, I cannot watch this without having
Without
the
the
go
go
slows on my table, man. What do you mean?
No, I get you here with that one because rata cheese and onion go slow. Can I tell you to immediately when you walk into the door with that packet, it's a feast. My baby brother literally goes through the plates and grabs a dish. Why is that? I'm okay to feast that. Like there's no need for you to even tell him, no, go fetch a bowl so I can pour for you. Uyalata. And Olata Scotland can say scheme because he knows we're gonna put it on top of a chair and all share. So he literally goes to fetch the chair first, and then after that follows with the bowl and is like, tell. Mom, tell.
No time for popcorn.
Shabi, how about you?
I love biltong, guys.
Biltong.
Yo, biltong.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because I can go through like a lot of packets and ignale bacon, which is sweet as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the bacon bites.
Yeah, so I love biltong. That's
No
my
man,
go-to.
hey,
That's your go-to
I think I saw last year when we were at the rain show and they had a biltong stand. You weren't there to buy the Waltong biltong.
Yeah, even game meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, even game meat as well.
Yeah.
But funny enough, before your answer missed,
Sure, no worries.
so Microsoft at the kitchen area,
Sure.
they had the sign on the wall that said, "Look, you're already sweet enough. Cut down on sugar."
Hi, Bonjalo.
Yeah. But you're already sweet enough, so just cut down on sugar.
Yeah.
I guess that's their way of raising awareness
On
around,
diabetes.
or limiting the amount of sugar.
Of sugar
that,
intake.
Yeah,
The amount of sugar.
But over to you, bro.
I'm a Mary Biscuit person.
Ooh, Blue Label.
Yeah,
Ooh.
man. So my go-to snack is, you see, if I have Itulita cold drinky, I have Mary Biscuit yaga.
Yeah.
And then from time to time, I'll slot in Mazemba. I love chutney, Simba. But I think I don't have like a go-to.
Yeah.
But no, Mary Biscuit has to be there in the mix somewhere, Chief.
Man. Bakers.
Come on, I'm a bro. And then I'll opt for the tennis biscuit.
Yeah.
If Mary Biscuits are not there, or they've run out, go shop on Kokasi. But of everything else, Chief, the biscuit is something in the thing.
Hey man, talking of tennis biscuits, like I remember when I used to go on school trips.
Sure.
One thing that my mom will never forget
Was
to buy
biscuits.
me was tennis biscuits.
Why Velane Ria go
I don't know.
Like Tropica.
And I would never touch them.
Danone.
Yeah, well,
Ultrameli.
no, there were go-to things like
Pie.
pie. So biscuit.
For me, it was not a pie because for my family, when I went to school excavations, they made sure, okay, when I need tropica, when I need tennis, can I need making any coke, and then I had And then also on top of that, they also made sure that I had like still water to also down all the sugarness that I'm gonna have. And then I need you to have like a Danone, Nutri-Day Danone, and then after that, Bampagela Ultramel. And then after, then comes in your chocolate, and then comes in Nebaraton Regular Streetwise too.
Yeah, I mean
that's me, Streetwise too.
The go-tos, man.
Yeah.
If it's not that, then it's basically burrata cheese. Then they're done.
Yeah, and we will get there and then compare.
No, no, guy get out guy. O sorry tennis. Nugget sorry. Romani cream. Yeah. Guy tennis get out guy Romani.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Butter trading.
And the weird thing, man, when we come back is every time when we are just halfway to the school. You'd get people vomiting.
Yes.
Just because of the nyaga that we ate. Because you want to eat meat, you want to eat sweets the same day, you want to drink energy drinks and things like that, and your stomach will just say, yeah.
That's what in Izopoma. And Izopoma. No mas ngamanta batala kanje. Khona baba understand? Unabozwala, unostameta, unodiyotsamala. Hey guys, re tlo boba di concoction tse di etsagala mo mompeng. Hey guys.
These just a recipe for disaster.
And I was sponsoring Granny. And the sponsor training. Konje, what do you call this thing? Schweppes. But sponsor Schweppes ka bozwala. Hayi bo guys, but every day is every day, man.
It
so
is.
Talk to us on a Tuesday morning. It's actually starting to open up. So I'm loving the weather that we're experiencing this lovely Tuesday morning on the 4th of November, and I look forward to all the birthdays that we're going to be talking about on this lovely Tuesday morning. How was your weekend? Because you and I and the rest of the team did not see each other yesterday, right? Because of load reduction and electricity issues. So how was your weekend? Hello, Miss Q Rams, talk to me. How was your weekend? And we look forward also to celebrating Mbali's birthday. Yeah, man. So yes, sir.
Yeah, and then of course going through our comment section right there. Zinzi Elizabeth come through saying you're a good morning, Vooka team and the Vooka Nation. Sivugile and missed you guys as a Thursday. I was working from the office, and Friday we had a team building. So it's been a minute, right? And then she comes through saying your girl got a certificate for top performance on Thursday when we had the awards. Hoop hoop. And feeling blessed that I am doing something that is right there at work.
Shout
of
out,
course, man, with that being said, let us just clap hands for you right there. Shout out to you.
Congratulations, sis. Congrats, man.
Congrats. I mean, your hard work is being recognized.
Absolutely,
man.
Mr.
We know that hard work can never go without being recognized. So a very huge shout out to you. And then she comes through saying, hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And how is the team doing this morning? Tuesdays are for choosing. And what are you choosing? Mina, I choose happiness and peace of mind.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, peace of mind is something that most people that I've met right now and recently, they're always gunning for peace of mind, because what is just happening in our country and in our communities, I think peace of mind is something that we should always be gunning for.
Definitely.
But as I started, I was like, it's a choose you.
Right, Tuesday. Yeah, and it brings me back to this conversation that I want to have right now. Right, so I was watching this podcast. I mean, I've always wanted to watch this conversation. Right, Diary of a CEO, Steve Bartlett. He invited Jurgen Klopp.
Okay,
right, he's a football executive manager.
Okay,
so he said something that was intriguing for me, and it makes me feel if we all had that moment and those moments from our parents, because
what moment is that?
Like, it makes me to think, he was told and by his parents in terms of what he really needs to do, and he didn't like it.
Okay,
but it ended up working out for him.
Okay,
now I'm thinking about the advices that we need from our parents. Like, do we need those crucial advices or the pushes from our parents to be where we are in our lives? Because he mentioned that for him, circumstances, his father wanted him to play soccer, and he was like, I'm not good at soccer, Dad.
Okay.
Like, why are you forcing me to play soccer while I'm not good?
Sure.
And for him, deep down, his ambition and his desire was to become a doctor. Because he was like, I wanted to become a doctor because of the circumstances at home. I just wanted to bring money, because being a doctor means I'm going to bring more money. But now he is thankful that his dad pushed him to, play soccer. And what that did to him is that it brought him to become the greatest managers of all time.
I see.
Nowadays, right?
I see.
His parents pushed him, but he did not want to do what his parents pushed him to do. So now it brings me to this question: if the advices that we get from our parents or the pushes that we get from our parents, are they important, and do they shape us to become the people that we want to become today?
Hey, Sasha Pasco. Here's the thing, Mr. Mo. And this also makes me reference a conversation we once had.
Yeah.
Right, when we were talking about respect. And we really tried to dissect this as deep and as best as we can.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago. And I've always said this, so I've been saying it for quite some time. I know over the last couple of months I've been trying to reiterate it, right? Even in some of the circles that I run in general, when we're having conversations. Being an adult does not constitute that you have common sense, especially because we're celebrating Common Sense Day. Being an adult doesn't constitute that you have great sounding advice.
Yeah.
You have lived experience, of course, and experience outweighs quite a number of things.
Yeah.
Right? But even with that, it doesn't mean just fell by virtue of being an adult, right? And I always use this ridiculous example of saying, what 3 out of 50 guys, what do you think happens to one or 3 out of 50?
Yeah.
Does it mean when you are 45 years you automatically become like a great sounding adult? Well, understand. And I make that the example purposefully so to try and emphasize the point that I'm trying to make, right? And so a lot of our parents, or a lot of people, not even let me not say our parents, but a lot of adults who are parents aren't that great in terms of advising right? And I'll tell you why. A lot of people who are parents try to live vicariously through their children, right? So go be a doctor, go be a chartered accountant, go be this, go be that, because you could not be that, or you couldn't fulfill becoming or that person in that job, right, or holding that position in that company, or whatever the case is. And so you end up taking up roles and jobs and career paths that are not necessarily for you, because your mother or your father wanted to play soccer, so your mother or your father wanted to play the piano. No, I'm going to give my child piano lessons. And is not there, right? And so even not just with parents, but in general as adults, just because it doesn't mean that you're going to give me great sounding advice.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, when an adult sits you down, it's like, hey, Afriperi, no, as a young girl, you must do this, that, and the other. As a young girl, you can't do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
You just sit there and you listen, and you're like, okay, Motwadi. Mara, how reflect? Man, it's like,
yeah, things you said.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so, yes, quite a lot of the advices that we get from home really do play a role in shaping our mindsets, our value systems, our moralities, our reasoning capacities, our personalities, our characters. They really do shape. Because home is the first reference of what you have of who an adult is.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
On Sunday, I'm in an Uber. The guy's name is Ntlantla. He's like, as mntwana angiphuzi, angibhemi. Angihambanga ebusuku ngithi why Grootman la mathendo mina ngagcina utshwala ngina 24 years. Kilo Grootman le groot, like groot. He's probably over 50. Grootman el. Wantshwala, he's like mina ngagcina utshwala ngina 24 ngithi why? Athinda ba umamami used to drink like no one's business. And so his reference of alcohol and drinking and consuming alcohol is not such a great one. And you see now how it's shaped him. And he's like, my wife doesn't drink. My kids don't drink. None of us in the household consume alcohol. Because of the reference that he has, is like, I would think that I would end up like my mother. Because my mother was an adamant drinker. She was an adamant drinker. Like I watch her, mama kanano like no one's business. And so I would have to fight with her. Stop drinking and stuff like that. So yes, the advices that we get from home, especially from our parents, really do play a role in shaping who we are or who we become as adults. Because ngizwe ngomama mina githi bathi mina githi sikhule kanje. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so it's very tricky to be able to differentiate or draw the line between advising our kids in a holistic way and advising our kids in a way that is aimed at living vicariously through them. Understand? Because you don't want to end up one do you get what I'm trying to say? Because that comes with resentment, man. But I think that's where I am. I don't know, man.
And another thing is, you know, how the information or how the advice, you know, is being relayed to them. Because there are other parents out there, a lot of them who can't communicate. You know, because for instance, like, why am so? But manje, like, just sit down with him or her and talk about what is it that they want to do and make them understand. These are the pros and cons that you're gonna have to go through.
Absolutely.
In terms of also adapting it throughout your journey, right? I'm not, you know, because some parents, they just yell at you, man, or hey, you must be this, and when you're not doing but now, like, can you sit me down in terms of understanding, Uti, why am I supposed to go to school? Because you guys say I have to go to school, but I have never seen anyone or had anyone at home talking about their school qualification in terms of, okay, what did school do for them, so that we can embrace what it feels like to go to school and you know, go and acquire some of the qualifications that can help you to become a better person out there, right? So it's for me, every time when I listen to these engagement, it comes to my mind that, okay, Jürgen Klopp, your dad forced you to become a football player. Now you're the greatest manager. I'm thinking about how many, you know, adults or kids out there were told the same thing and did not become what you are today. Because yes, we are looking up to these successful, you know, idols, you know, successful celebrities out there. But what was said to Beyonce, what was said to Jay-Z, what was said to Kanye West, what was said to Angelique, or whoever's out there who is a big and a role model, how many people have been told the same thing and they are not where they are today? So
let me add on to that question. When individually, how many times have you pivoted in terms of your career? Where when you were 15, you thought of being a astronaut, and then you realize that and then you pivot. At the age of 20, and then you know, change. So for me personally, and I've seen with other kids as well, is that when you start out, you've got an idea, right? And you will change. Once upon a time, guys, I was a producer. I was a rapper. Like it pivots. It pivots. So
does.
Now here's just to add on to that question, so if we go according to the young ones, right, as a parent right now, do we then support them according to what they want, which we understand, because having gone through it and seen it through my friends as well as other people, that there is that pivot. So do you then allow it, or do you then say, look, I've been down this road, so rather do 1, 2, and 3?
It's not nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's where now the first thing for me that comes off is communication style. Are you a great communicator? Right? And it also goes back to the thing that I spoke about, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, even when we were out at Vooka, is meeting emotion with emotion, meeting rationality with rationality. Right? It's not about what you say, it's about how you say things. You know I'm big on that. Right? And so when Mwana is like, Malumpi, Pega, Mfuna, Uwanza, Integanjina.
Make it sound like, Malumpe, like
Malumpi.
Malumane Pega. I want to do this, that, and the other. I want to be a producer, like you just mentioned, Mr. B. And you know what the space of producing is like, right? And so what I would think of is you lay down your experiences, your highs, your lows, and everything else in between, your successes of going through the journey of being a producer, and okay, this is what happens, this is what happens, this is what happens. I was at this age and I was doing that. I was at this age and this happened. I had a gig one day and this happened. And one understand, the pros and cons. I would advise you to choose something else. Go down another path, right? Because this one is going to be a difficult one, and chances are you're not going to come out on the other side only sharp. You understand? So if you want to, go for it, knock yourself out. But I would advise, rather choose something else because of 1, 2, and 3. Do you get what I'm trying to say? As opposed to, hi, it's not gonna work for you. That's why you were saying a second ago, you don't understand how. Why are you? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. So it's about, because it's the thing that I mentioned earlier when I said it's about lived experience. And you can't beat experience. Like I said, experience outweighs quite a number of things. So how about it's like smoking drugs. Don't smoke.
Because the consequences are
not
bad.
Going to be nice. You understand? Do you want to knock yourself out? Go. You understand? But because I'm really big on people following their passions, their heart's desires, and really work at it. And passion doesn't mean we are excluding the work and the effort that has to go into it. You really, really need to put more than your 10,000 hours.
Exactly.
But that's just where I'm at with that, Mr. Mo.
So where you are, man. You know that these, of course, are labeled as dreams that you have. Are you living your dreams right now? Because I know there are people who are knocking themselves down because they are not living their dreams. I feel like these things are flexible, right? Sometimes the nature of who you are will drive, you to where you belong.
Sure.
Sometimes you think you are not a speaker, you're not a motivational speaker, and you just want to be in that corner, a cubicle, working in a corporate company. But nature drives you to where you need to be. So there are people who are beating themselves up each and every day to say, I wanted to be a doctor. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. But now think of the things that you're doing for your family because of the job that you're doing right now. There's so many things that people are not appreciating at this moment. And talking about the options and to pivot, I have pivoted a lot of time because for me, like I didn't understand, guys, what is a dream job? Like, what is a dream actually? Like, what is it that we should attain, whenever we grow up? And then we are given this structure and this system of you going to school, getting your qualification, getting married to the love of your life, and have a family. But now when you grow up, you realize that there's more and there's so much to life that we need to explore. I remember that back in high school, because Rona, we were that group, man, that we used to not to play during class, but during breaks.
Sure.
And now those were the conversation coming, because now we're looking at the lifestyle, the career that you wanted to go with. It's according to the lifestyle that you want.
Okay, I see.
Like I want a Mercedes Benz.
Okay.
I want a BMW. Okay, for you to get a BMW, Mercedes Benz, what do you need to be? Okay, I need to be a lawyer. I need to become a doctor, right? Because I know most of my classmates, like I was so shocked. A lot of them wanted to become Metro Police like officers.
MPD.
Yeah. And I was like, guys, what's the fuss about being a Metro Police officer? It's like, yo, Ndwana, I'm like, okay. Like I'm trying to understand where you guys are going, but some like others will laugh, man, when you say you want to be a lawyer. Like, we're not lawyer. You're joking, my brother. You're joking. So influence, Leonard, plays a huge role in some of the decisions and career decisions that we want to go with in our lives, right? But we know out there, people are being advised in terms of what they need to do with their lives. And as what you mentioned, Trevor Noah also said that there are parents who want to see themselves through their kids, right? Like, I want to see myself through you, so you should do the things that I didn't do,
that I wanted to do.
Right? So we see that some of the comments are coming through right there. Just to go through them, Ms. Tembi Mni came through, of course, on this beautiful morning, saying a very good morning, Vooka team and Vooka Nation. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile on a lively, wonderful Tuesday. A very good morning to you, Ma. Hope that you're going to be with us, chilling with us, because we have more to unpack on this morning. And then she comes through saying, missing you so much, our best energetic Vooka team on this Tuesday. I choose our smart, creative, energetic Vooka team. Hey. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ma.
And shout out, and thank you so much, Ma. Hope that you're also going to have a very beautiful day, and you're still with us. 4th of November, festive is creeping in.
You guys and
Guy Fawkes. Jesus Christ.
Penny.
Are we still doing those things? Penny?
Yes, I'm doing it tomorrow, so you better expect Tanzania out of me tomorrow.
No, man. Why, man?
I am doing it tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow is I'm dancing, nama safety boots. Okay, my mom has the top, but I still have the pants. Yeah, tomorrow it's me. I think somewhere go jarating, but
we're gonna get to that in terms of, Guy Fawkes, the significance, what's the meaning behind it, and things like that, because I think it's also tied to Halloween and things like that. I'm not sure, but we're just going to dive deep into it and just look into what it offers, right? Tamimly saying hashtag happy new month. It is a happy new month, new blessings, new beginnings. I know some of you are starting afresh. You quit your job because you know what, it was something that was the environment that you're working in, it was too toxic. And of course you dumped your girlfriend, your boyfriend, because they were too toxic. No, why keep toxic people around you? Why do you keep toxic people around you?
I agree, bro.
Yeah,
I agree.
If
it's not good for you, let it go.
Let it go.
I agree.
Law of detachment.
That's why
No, because I think it's one of the conversations that people are scared to talk about. To say your partner is toxic. No.
And it's about that time when people start disappearing from relationships.
It's a coincidence.
Stop. Choose must stick with him or with her, man.
Since
Miss Kirams comes through on our comment section saying, so on what Mr. B said, I give my daughter options. I tell her what I see in her and all the things she can become. Then it will be up to her what she decides to do. Mina, my mom never stood in my way. I dropped out of college to go teach dance in Mpumalanga, and I do not have any regrets. Wait, before we get to anything else, but Queenie not I have a link guy when how
and she taught dance.
Please show us videos or something.
If you have videos, please, man, share them with us.
Yo, won't understand.
Very
That's very interesting. That's very interesting, Miss Kieran. But yeah, very interesting that you give, and I love how you say that you give your daughter options, right? Give her options, give her the pros and the cons. You will figure it out.
Yes.
But I'm here to support you nonetheless.
Yeah.
Won't understand.
I actually kind of had to fight with that one with my family. Okay, so basically, primary, come career day, I wanted to become physiotherapist. And my reason for wanting to become a physiotherapist was actually pretty dumb, I don't want to lie. And I'm glad that I didn't do that, because for me it's like, yo, imagine all those football players I see in the locker room, and then you know what, I'm just there doing their physio. It was pretty dumb when I looked at it back in high school. And then after that, but I've always kind of drifted and shifted towards art. In primary, I was still in the choir singing. Once upon a time, I wanted to host a talent show in my primary school.
Yeah.
I even got sponsors, my bro. I got sponsors from Amakip Kipi. Yeah, I got sponsors from Amakip Kipi. They gave me the shirt. It was when Baby Milo was still a thing. I had like the Amakip Kip shirt, the baggy pants. I had the straight cap. I had basically I had all the sponsors.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, unfortunately. And then come high school, I still gravitated and drifted towards the world of art because I was doing the theater in high school. I was still part of the school choir. Come after school, I was in charge of hosting the poetry sessions, and they kind of accepted that.
Yeah.
The only thing is that they wanted me to, even now, they still want me to study, but they're just like, okay, choose what you want to do. But study at least, girl, like go and study. But one thing is like I see that they're slowly kind of giving up on that idea, because they see that as much as I wouldn't mind studying, I'm more of a practical person compared to theory. I don't like books. And that's one thing that my family is supported, the fact that I would rather learn things on a whim than actually have to study whatever I want to learn, what I could learn on a whim, and fully go throughout the whole process. 3 years, I feel like spending desking. One thing that it's another thing that I've accepted, that this girl is just into art. She loves art. Anything within the art industry itself, it's something that she will do, and it's something that she loves. They let me try out painting. My grandmother kind of beat me black and blue, but she still accepted the fact that I taught some of her dresses to make dresses for my dolls. It's something that they've accepted, and even right now, it's something that I'm also letting my son and my little brother choose. I'm like, okay, you can be a soccer player. There you go. Because my brother wants to be a soccer player, but I'm like, okay, at least have a fallback plan.
Have plans, man.
Have a fallback plan.
Yeah.
If you being a soccer player is not going to do it for you, then what else are you going to do?
Yeah. Very interesting, man. Keep those comments coming. Engage with us by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. 15 minutes past the 8. It is the time. What we're going to do right now is to take a short break and come back with your news recap. With that being said, don't switch that dial. Keeping you warm is what we do on each and every morning. Hope that you guys are just engaging with us, and you are with us on this beautiful Tuesday morning, the 4th of November 2025. Festive is creeping in, and I hope that you guys are ready, because there is so much that we need to talk about in terms of balancing and knowing how to manage our finances throughout the festive season. 17 minutes past 8, it is the timer, and as promised, let us just take you through down the talking points of our news recap. Starting off with the first one, South Africans are trapped in Asia by fake job offers. So what happened is 41 South Africans were lured into Myanmar through fake jobs offers promising lucrative work in IT and English language support. The group managed to escape a human trafficking compound but remain stranded in the war-torn country. The human rights activist Emma van der Walt confirmed the victims are facing urgent bail demands from local authorities and struggling to secure safe passage home. She warned that Namibians and other Southern Africans were also being targeted by these syndicates, who exploit unemployment and digital recruitment channels. So what's next is the Department of International Relations and Corporations is working with the foreign missions to negotiate their release and repatriations. South Africans are urged to verify overseas job offers through the official channels before accepting any recruitment linked to Asia online scams network. We know that nowadays, in terms of the unemployment rate in our country, people are so desperate. Whatever link that they get on the social media platforms, they just click, and then you might find yourself as a victim. So please do make sure that you double check if those companies that are offering employment to South Africans or other people out there who are employed are verified and they are go-to companies. So do thorough research before applying to that company. If you know anyone who is a victim, of course, you can just hop on in the comment section and let us know how it affected them, because a lot of people are being affected. Some of them are being also, repatriated from these countries. So it's something that we just need to be looking out for. And then on another talking point that we had just going through the headlines, Thabo Mbeki has urged reform of South Africa's presidential election process. I know that most of us, there's a question that we always ask: who elected President Cyril Ramaphosa? Who elected Jacob Zuma? Who elected some of the presidents who became presidents of South Africa? So former President Thabo Mbeki has called for a review of South Africa's presidential election process, arguing that the current system where parliament elects the president fails to ensure the candidates are competent and constitutionally capable. Speaking at the Eastern Cape Higher Education Sector National Dialogue, Mbeki said the current setup prioritizes party loyalty over leadership quality. He urged South Africa's academic and policy communities to rethink governance models to strengthen executive accountability and merit-based leadership. So what's next with this whole thing is that Mbeki remarks are expected to spark the national debate on possible constitutional amendments or parliamentary reforms. The political analyst says his intervention could influence broader conversations about the electoral reform and direct presidential election ahead of 2029. And this also brings me back, because I had a friend who said they want to be a president, and till today we still don't know what is the electoral electoral process of you becoming the president of South Africa. We know that we want to see change in our country, we want to see change in our communities, and we know we have great leaders in our communities. People that we will vouch for to become the president of our country, to say, the work that you're doing in the community really constitutes you and put you in the level of you being the president of the country. But these are some of the things that we should know, because as the constitution reforms in terms of the information, we need to know what are the system right now. The quality of leadership in our country is lacking, and it's showing in each and every department, right? So let me know what you think right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And then lastly, Johannesburg urged to fast track street trader permit process. The Johannesburg High Court has ordered the city of Johannesburg to fast track the issuing of trading permits for informal traders evicted during a recent cleanup on De Villiers Street. The ruling follows a legal challenge by the Socio-Economic Rights Institute on on behalf of traders who were forcibly removed. The court found the city's action unlawful and exclusionary, noting that traders depend on the sector for their daily survival. The South African National Traders Retail Alliance welcomed the decision, calling it a victory for the economic justice. Now, what is next is that the city must begin the permit allocation process today and finalize it by the 18th of November. Authorities are under pressure to review informal trading bylaws and adopt inclusive economic policies that protect vulnerable workers in Johannesburg city center.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have been seeing these circulating videos.
Yeah.
There's this guy, I think he is from the MK party. You know, he just goes through speaker sai nompopo on the streets, just telling people to say, guys, please, you do not have the right to trade in these spaces.
You know, speaking on that one, let's be honest, and in a way, I actually don't blame the government for taking away their clothes or their stalls. Reason being, it's because this is a thing that has been said over the years.
Yeah.
And yet they still don't get the permits.
Yeah.
This is something that has been said year in, year out, month in, month out. And then they always say, my metropolis don't want us to make a living. But they always tell you guys when they arrest you or take your stuff, you do not have a permit. You need to go and apply for a permit. So what makes it so difficult for them to actually go and apply for a permit?
Yeah.
And then it makes it seems like, in a way, I don't blame the government. Actually, I'm for the government on this one, because it makes it seem like the government is being ruthless and does not want people to actually go and sell or find themselves a living. But it's something that everybody knows that you need a permit.
Yeah.
Even in my street, the ones took somebody's veggies and they asked him straight, do you know where you're selling? It's like, I'm selling at the corner of the street. They're like, okay, do you have a permit for this section to sell?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have a permit. But like, why don't you have a permit? Why haven't you gotten a permit? Because 2 weeks back, we took your veggies away. You are back again. Why did you come back without a permit? Literally 2 weeks ago, we saw the incident where they took his stuff. 2 weeks later, he still comes back. In a way, it also comes back to the ignorance of people. Yeah. But it's not going to help you, because you are you yourself by not abiding by the rules that you have been told about over 1,000 times, year in, year out, and you still want to go and blame the government for you not being able to provide for yourself. Okay, we saw that you managed to basically become self-employed and find a gap through the whole economic system, or the whole employment system. But you were also told, and you also have been told countless times, to get a permit.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Why? Let's not be ignorant. Let's also abide by the rule, because it makes it easier. JMPD ka fitla no yana ke tlhomile tente mo ka montle. Ke na ne permit. Aba ka setse next ke ntsha permit ba feta ba tsama ba lo lata all sna permit. Because I have the right to sell. I applied. I have the right to sell at that property.
Yeah.
So people also need to get up and do what is best for them, their livelihood and their business, and get the permits to make your life easier.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because right now authorities are under pressure to review the informal trading bylaws and also adopted what we call the inclusive economic policies. You know that informal trading is something that plays a very huge role in our economy, because that is where people get to buy some of the things that are not sold in retail stores that we know. Thrifting is not a crime. That's one of the boards that we have been seeing right here on our screen. But you can let us know in terms of the informal trading that is happening in your community, and how are you finding it, because other people, they're finding it convenient. I don't have to go far to go buy some other things, right? So how do we work around that to say, okay, it's fine in a Joburg, because that is where most of the economical activities are happening, and we know that some people are thrown off by little things, especially investors. When they see people all around in the street, they don't understand what is happening
next to the buildings.
So let us move them somewhere, because informal trading it's very important when it comes to our economy.
Definitely,
right?
Someone said that this is also in trying to look good for the upcoming G20 summit.
Yep.
So we're cleaning up the streets of the CBD, not because we are wanting to improve the conditions of informal trading, you know, on a day-to-day basis, but it is aimed at trying to look good for all the dignitaries that are going to be coming through for the G20 summit. And it really, really intrigued me, and it made me think for a second. So, you know, how about and visitors are there, and we pretend as if everything is well. You know, that's what it sparked for me. And we spoke about it, I remember, a couple of weeks ago with Nomi. But yeah, Mo, I'm not too sure about the execution of trying to get rid of informal trading. You know, in the CBD. I think before Africa, we want to bash people who are informal traders. How work a permit? Now, if we were to ask 5 people in G randomly now, most of them, what do you think a permit is? So if I am pushed and I'm told, hey, you need to get a permit, it's like, okay, fair, well and good. I get permit, but we need to be or get at a point in our society where we inform our individuals who want to go about making a livelihood on a day-to-day basis in different ways, whether warekisa or whether you offer services of some sort. We inform, we teach, this is how you go about it. If you don't acquire these or you don't go through these steps, then these are going to be the consequences. You understand? Because Otala is sitting on the side of the road selling the vegetables. It's mostly 100 rands, hali like. And 100 rand is Horeka Boroto, Horeka ing. 100 rand I reckon you're telling at. Mai, maybe Liboroto and whatever else. Horbana Bajo Kontlung. And now you've taken that ability to provide for Bana on that day. So how do I come back now as a street vendor, as someone who trades in an informal way? How do I come back and restock again? Understand? So we teach, we learn, we inform. This is how we go about it. If by this date or by this time you haven't acquired that, these are going to be the consequences. Here are the places that you can go to. Then you can come back. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think the application and the execution of going about informal traders and street vendors was not the greatest of way. Because you don't have to do that. You see, I hold the notion that people are not stupid. People are actively and intentionally ignorant. See, if now the way they are doing it now, I'm not saying it's the greatest way, but at least Bazam. But by the 18th of November, this and that should have happened. Well, where does one go? Where do I go? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's what it sparked for me. But I know it has a whole lot of implications. Contributing factors and variables, and it needs to be explored a bit more. And I'm interested to see what's going to happen after the summit. I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen after the G20 summit. Are they going to allow the street vendors or are they going to go about it in a different way? It's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting, man. And speaking of the G20, 18 days left till these group of 20 leaders meet in terms of the sustainable development goals that are going to lead us into greener pastures, right? They're going to be meeting and sitting down for a 3-day summit, talking each and everything intergovernmental, comprising, because of the sovereign countries and the European Union that are also part of it, and also the African Union. And we are glad to also announce that the SABC said they're going to be covering a live feed of the G20. So I hope that you guys, right now, what you need to do is to do a very intensive research in terms of how the G20 is going to affect you, and it's going to affect all of us. The decisions that are going to be made up there when they are sitting down, they're going to be covering all the global cooperation on solidarity, equality, and sustainability. most importantly, the development goals that we need to see in our country. With that being said, that's all for your news recap. If you have anything, want to share your sentiments in terms of what do you think, you can come through on a comment section or send us a voice note on 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Right now, let us take a short break, and more is, of course, coming after this short break. So don't switch the dial.
Just like that, without no warning, it hit me so hard. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Try to tell what you were thinking, what you might feel for me. And I know that we've been out drinking. Maybe this ain't for real. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. Oh, no, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you. And what I would do for you to love me too. Ooh, baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too.
Here we go, put this miserable song on repeat. Cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, cause you don't take me seriously. What's there to repair if you don't wanna talk to me? You should know.
It's still your energetic start to your day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. You're located in the heart of Johannesburg, Soweto, Dobsonville, right inside the Blinko studios. If you want to engage with us, of course, using our number, the number to do that, that's 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Once again, good morning. How are you doing on this beautiful morning? Because I am happy to be with you together with Mr. Meester and Afriberry right right here. Talk to us, engage with us by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show on our comment section. We are live right now on YouTube. All you need to do is to subscribe, press the notification button, and send the live to your loved ones so that they can also come and chill us as we kickstart this beautiful Tuesday morning. Not only a Tuesday, but a Choose You Tuesday. Some of the comments came through right there. Tsakane B saying good morning, Vooka Nation and team Sivugile. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning to you, Tsakan. It's been a long time. I remember the last time she came through. She was going through training. I hope that training is going very well. There's progress, and of course, man, results are being produced right there. Miss Q Rams comes, of course, was answering, because you were like, "Hey, boo, no jive." Yeah, and then she came through and said, "Yo, it was a long time ago. I was in the Field Band Foundation with Mapule for years, and we also participated in the 2010 World Cup opening."
Ah, nice.
Man, that's beautiful.
There's a guy who's gonna come through. Tando Mdluli from Paz Kids.
Yeah.
Tando was also part of the kids at the opening ceremony
of the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, of the FIFA World Cup, of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. So that's very interesting, Queen.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that them on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Bathi Queen bathi wena. Hayi bonjalo.
Uwe lo muntu
No,
man.
ke kopadile sene man. I don't care. Re khopotse.
Yeah. I mean, you can also come through Moshow because we're all about vibes and energy.
Definitely, especially on a Friday morning.
Yeah, I mean, a dance class will also do. Dipala.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, it looks beautiful.
Wow.
It looks very, very beautiful.
Who would have thought Miss Q Rams was a dancer, but you are also surprised.
So growing up, like I'm a time agas,
sure,
where bodily wise have changed. And you would hear them say, "I'm not being into him." And I would look at them and think, So that's what I used to think back then.
Yeah.
But because I mean, if I would tell people, "Hey man, guys,
I used to play basketball.
To be a rapper.
I used to, do 1, 2, and 3." I can understand how they can look at me and say,
But as you mentioned that it was a long time ago. I mean, 2010, that's like how many years back?
15.
15 years back.
Wait, guys, 2010 was 15 years back.
15 years back.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
And then Zinzi came through saying, in terms of the go-to snack that we spoke about, because I mentioned Nakima Coastlow, Banele said biltong and missed Mary biscuits, and Afriberry was also coastlow and cheese and onion, right?
Yes.
And then Zinzi came through and said, my go-to snack is blue sherbet. I reprimand myself at time because I used to go on, but my love for sweets has been declining. My current snack right now is dunked wings. Ooh.
You know why I laughed? Because of the whole sherbet situation.
Yeah.
She reminded me of Ufifi.
Yeah, man.
Like everybody, like anybody that works there knows very well that you're gonna hear just a paper in Fifi's pocket.
Nice,
by the time you see she sits down, ke sherbet, the number one. That's also Fifi's also go-to snack. Like sherbet, Fifi number one.
I mean, it makes me think about the concept and the context behind sherbet. Okay, guys, like what are we trying to do here? I mean, I understand. I don't know if you are sucking out the powder or what are you doing? Are you sniffing out or are you sucking out the powder?
Pafuza.
Like, what is the correct word to use when you are eating or having a sherbet?
Sherbet, I don't know. I'm not.
But it's called suck something outside. Honestly, like there's suck outside the paper. It's written suck something.
I'm not a sherbet person.
Yeah.
For anyone that does it herbally or smoking, what do you do? You inhale, like what do you do when you puff?
Yes, I mean it's
sherbet is the mother of all smokes.
Yeah, so it's smoking sherbet.
So anyone who consumes sherbet, they're smoking.
Yeah, because some of us, especially me growing up in primary, used to mix it with drink a popo ele ya kgemere ele ya ginger. Mudim would have a kick on the throat
because
by the time you pull it.
It's the same thing as drinking Coke with a straw, right?
Okay.
You are drinking. So now, what do you call having sherbet with a straw? Having powder with a straw?
No, I actually kind of get you because there's also those mini sherbet packs. It's a similar a thing to sherbet, but except that it's not that fine.
Yeah,
it's a bit the particles of it are like kind of shaped like sugar granules, right? And then it's a more and that also looks like a bottle of Coke.
Yeah,
and some people also love it. Some people also pull it with a straw.
Yeah.
Some come with straws, and then some people just literally and just throw it in their mouth. The same goes for other people also eat sherbet. Some people suck it with the straw. Some people just pour it in their hand and just lick it off their hand. So it's different.
I know these are some of the weird things, that you would eat only one because it's weird for an adult. Like a whole adult who's contributing to the economy.
Ice cream ice cream ya spoon.
I know what color ba serious ya montate ba la tsa mafitsa ba jiga lona.
But guys, sometimes it's about experience.
Yeah.
Because if you are there with either your niece,
yes,
or your daughter, like especially if it's a baby girl,
yeah.
Because they're that age where they are mimicking, they're looking up to you.
Sure.
So this is how you eat ice cream.
Sure.
And then you go through the whole process.
Sure. No, don't worry.
Sweet.
Like
I would do it.
You can show mtana.
I would do it. I would do it. Go short and I'm a clip.
Yeah.
And that's the whole stance. And then after that, most of them also put on shades. Like, what do you want?
It's my money.
And then you buy the
cup.
Spoon, cup.
No, because I want to, I can't eat the cup. If I have an option of eating the cup, I would never buy a Coke.
Oh, you want the
enjoy
cup.
eating the
Especially the sugary cones.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Exactly.
I'm not
Very
saying they're
nice.
not nice because I enjoy them as well, right?
Yeah.
When but I'm not a very I don't have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Like I will eat sugary things like whoa. But the last time I ate ice cream, I think was that day when we went to the to Kenzie, to the sweetery house.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that big on sugar and like sweet things.
Yeah.
But yeah, no man, only one. Yeah, I
mean, I'm that person who sees myself. Get some I know. Give ice cream. About papang khorise. Why what like ice cream?
Whether you just want the experience ice cream.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. Yo guys, there's nothing nice like ice cream because I remember me and my brother had the conversation right. Now it's becoming too much. The way we're consuming ice cream, yeah.
Okay,
and it's so addictive, man.
I see. It is.
Your ice cream is addictive.
So remember the day when I went to Pretoria?
Yeah.
For the heritage performance that I said I was going to have, right?
Yeah.
So I get back. So as I'm passing the police station, there's a friend, Karabo. What's a little beautiful little girl in jail.
Yeah.
So I get the ice cream ali too. And like just like you're saying, Mr. P, like what's a So how is each other, little girl, woman.
Shit.
So Karabo now has to
demonstrate,
lick both of them. And for so yeah, it's dripping, you know. Even to African, so I walk with them because I'm coming from a gig right now. So she's like, yo, Musi, please help Mwana out to try and shape the ice cream nicely because it's too big for her. So I ended up helping her. No, I did.
How did you do it? How did you do it?
You licked the ice cream.
And I'm like, yo, Ndwana. And it's too cold.
Yeah.
And so I can't, guys, because of sensitive teeth. But yeah, man, it's that. So when when you talk about ice creams, my last experience was that like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I ended up doing, but I gave it to her, and then she was able to finish it. But no more, she's struggling.
Yeah.
So I give the little girl hers. Girl was like, let's share this one. I'm like,
Now I think that was gonna be extra rare. Imagine just two guys busy passing on the ice cream to each other.
No guys, alibon tate ba batona is the ice cream tsa cone or ice cream ko ntlung ya tab not ya cup not ya cone man.
Let them design the one that you can eat the cone. Because you cannot eat the cone, so we want the experience.
No, you can
of
eat the cup.
Yeah, the cup, whereby you can eat the cup.
Because it's like eating ngezandla. There's certain foods where when you eat with your hands, the experience is better.
It's different, yeah.
So nakhona eating ice cream with like a little spoon, it takes away the experience.
You know.
So my bumping a cone. That's the true way of eating ice cream.
So loud.
Usibonela wena
Now you're licking your hand.
Oh, uyamcela ukuthi man ona serviette.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ngicela umumunela.
Khothala.
Yabo, uyamtshela ukuthi no, nake sikhothana.
So ngicela ukhothela.
Don't be shook. But yeah, these are some of the things, that we just go through as people, and it also ties with what we are celebrating, which is a Common Sense Day. Is it common sense, for an adult?
For a man.
For a man.
Yeah, an adult male.
An adult male to eat a cone ice cream. Is it that, right? So today we are celebrating Use Your Common Sense Day. Have you ever found yourself whereby you are with your friends, or maybe you're with your partner, and they told you, man, baby, use your common sense, man, Luena. You understand? So what does that day entail, and what is it for? So Use Your Common Sense Day, observed annually on the 4th of November, encourages people to pause and apply practical thinking to everyday decisions. Inspired by Will Rogers' birthday, a humorist known for his wit and wisdom, the day reminds us that common sense, though often overlooked, is a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges. Whether it's making safer choices, avoiding scams, or simply treating others with respect, the day promotes thoughtful, grounded actions, ever impulsive ones. Are you someone that uses their common sense? Or wena makmoshekile umosha wes from bed to wes?
You want to be the toxic guy. So let's ask you, Mr. Mo, do you use your common sense?
I do. Exactly. It's proper common sense, man. I mean, like, I'm using my common sense to say, okay, I'm greeting my friend right here, and it's something that I've seen. I ask myself, I think is French people do it, but most European cultures, when they meet, they would kiss each other like mwah, mwah.
Yeah, on the cheek.
On the cheek.
And then when
you want to
that's where I'm going.
And it's not an initial kiss. It's like a kiss in the air.
What's the problem? What's the problem with an initial kiss? What's the problem?
You literally just said that's how you greet. So I can't bring my friends here.
No, which friends? Not male friends.
I mean my female friends.
Exactly. Yes, they are your friends. I won't kiss your friends. Okay. I kiss my friends. So if your partner becomes my friend, I will kiss her. That's common sense. The sense is common. You understand? So that's literally what I'm trying to say right here. But we know that there are people out there in any situations, they can get things from bed to west to a point, but man, wait, like stop making decisions. I mean, from being scammed, because scammers, what they do, they ask for your important information, your credentials out there. Like no man, this person who I'm talking to, like what we are doing right now, it's not making any sense. From being asked your bank account details, your PIN, and now you're just giving about how much do you have. You also say this is the amount of money that I have in my bank account, and then all of a sudden your money is gone. Right? Yeah. So use your common sense. Have you ever found yourself whereby your friends are like, man, Musi, man, Luena, man, Afriperi, man, use your common sense, man?
No.
You've never?
No. Well, not that I've never, but
you're a smart guy, Mos.
No, no, man. I don't want to pretend like I'm the smartest guy in the room. But for me, fun.
Yeah.
Like, and it's said that common sense is not that common.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah, I use reasoning capacity like no one's business.
Logic.
I use reasoning and logic, and I'm a very realistic individual.
Yeah.
You know, I face life and situations and scenarios for what they are. Common sense is something that's applied all day, every day, in every situation, man. Like Spanish ngondo. Am Spanish khatagte man. Ano sa tshwantse tshikana le yona re le ko bathong. Da man no ke tsama so smuchana na bantwana ba batho man. Into zenzayo. Yeah, but yeah. How about you? Have you been told to use your common sense?
I think a lot of times, man.
Okay.
Because when we just gather as gents, you know, just to try to give each other life advices, but most importantly, relationship. And that's what I've always told my friends, or guys, like the relationship dynamics are not going to be the same. Because you want me to do what you are doing. What you are doing is working for your relationship. And then they tell you, Ntwana, man, this is common sense. Mujwezi. You understand? So it's those kind of thing. And it comes back to also logic, whereby I think now we're starting to realize, or in many situations, for me personally, when just going through and observing, you know, different people, whether it's male and female, I've seen that a lot of males, they operate on a logical state of mind. And females is the emotional state of mind. So now when we try to reason, when now you are coming and you're trying to meet emotion with logic. That's the most painful thing that will happen to you. Trying to meet emotions with logic. And then someone will tell you, use your common sense. Like I'm literally trying to use my common sense right here. So what kind of common sense are we talking about, right? Is the common sense of being emotional or the common sense of being logical, right? So on this day, I know a lot of people, when it comes to common sense, yes, as we have mentioned, and the code that we've written, read, man, common sense nowadays is not common, guys. Like, it's not.
Not even just nowadays. It's always never been common.
Yeah.
It's never been common because we tend to think, next. And then naturally, so to speak, I get easy. Like, what are you doing, Mara? Like, when you do this or when you say this, like, or when you act like this, like, it's a sense when and you find that yes, in their heads, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, Mr. B.
Because I think more right where you are trying to not live according to the norms. Hence, someone can come through and say, use your common sense. So normally the one that really, really aggravates me is teenage guys where we just urinate in public. There's kids and then umuntu without
using common sense,
but there's people around. And the other one, which also ties to this one, is, guys, this is someone's house. Just because of a danger box. Guys, why would you urinate with danger box, guys?
Yo, you know, when you mentioned that one, this past Saturday, I was literally in an uproar with somebody who was urinating and I'm like, toilet. I'm like, you, bro, the gate is literally, you're literally close to the gate. So why didn't you enter and ask for the loo? It's like, no, I'm like, okay, uzela payal. So wanga hamba you kamelale.
Again.
Hi, man.
Right, ebondeni mawutsabheka umama msibeka amasaga lapha la recycle khona. So what was those fihla amasaga? So bangithume somewhere. I stood where I was on my way to go to the shops because they sent me ngamba lapha. So it's opposite literally to my street. Ngamkuza ngathi umdala for lento yenzayo. Uhlulwa yini ukungena ejardini and ngamlanda futhi kule karakara bekahlele kulo because beyopaka ejardini asekhaya. I was like, why didn't you come and ask? Because it makes no sense. Come summer, your pee is gonna smell on this wall. come summer like umchama kuzonuka nje like uhlulwa yini ukungena kwe toilet
Hayi man.
hayi bese abeka se reporter manje he ended up reporting like no he ended up reporting manje beka sakhona ukungena manje ejardini athi uyaqhama
hayi man bengibambekile nyenzi
wakena ukupe toilet.
I mean, try
and I even told him like we understand no mchisa uchisa kai
what if ninenja la
awunanja ngabe uyithule bubula.
So that's the one thing, like amongst many kunezinye that don't hurt. Like if I see a grown man actually ice cream, that's on him, it doesn't hurt. But if guys uzochamela like danger box or come on guys,
you're not using
or
your
you see this strip nje strateni where you can tell ukuthi ayile river nje yomchama.
Those are some of the things
people don't think about the after effect of it, man, because literally when it's hot, like when it's hot, I gave him hell. I gave him, can I tell you, everybody that Carabas ended up apologizing, sorry sir, I'm like, no, but like kena ukupa toilet, I don't care who ukile guy ngena. And I even made an example,
but
like
you see, even
people
girls,
coming in and out,
especially go groove when girls like a toilet in my toilet. You guys do the most grievous things, man.
Come on meal. The next thing manje is on throw
for me with that one, Mr. B, I'll even stretch it a bit. No. And I'll tell you why I don't do it. I'll stretch it a bit and say, for me, it's even on the hygiene side. Remember when I was talking about the sanitizer and things of that nature? Ay man, toilet, understand? So I absolutely get you. Like even with that, it's common sense. And I know request thing I get you sizodla uzofuna ukufaka izandla zakho lapho ekudleni. Hey man, common sense man. Wash your hands. But yeah, guys, common sense is not that common. And unfortunately, it will never be common. And not everyone will be able to exercise it on the same level.
And trust me, man, if you would just spend that time talking to people, I mean, imagine, because some of these people are drunk and then barotela golboting wabachika. Trust me, the chances of them doing again, they're very high. They're very high because that time they're intoxicated. I'm like, government. But yeah, man, some comments come through right there on YouTube. Lue2 saying, good morning, Vooka team and Vooka Nation. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. On a cool Tuesday. Good morning to you, Lue2. Hope that you're also having a good, Tuesday morning. And then he comes back again and say, hashtag Happy Tuesday and be blessed. And of course, we're about to be blessed, man, with a wonderful conversation we're about to have. Masirule Elliot Sekwele, who is an author. Hope that you guys are ready for the engagement we're about to have right now in few minutes. And then Lue2 comes through saying, on this Tuesday, I'm choosing my belovable family. Thank you so much for letting us know what are you choosing on this beautiful Tuesday. And may God continue to bless you and your belovable family. And then I have Smami Kalane coming through saying, good morning, Vooka Nation. Happy Tuesday. Hashtag Sivugile. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning to you, Simami. Hope that you're also enjoying chilling with us. And if Omoto Elonkhoro common sense, would you pee on someone else's wall out there? Because your reasoning coming with, guys, it's common sense. Actually, understand? Like I had to do it at the moment. But yeah, just let us know what you think. Just let us know what you think right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. You know that each and every Tuesday, inspiring conversations is what we always aim, because it is the second day of our week and the 4th of November of this whole new month. Wherever you are, you're looking forward to becoming an author, and you are also someone who is looking forward to writing a book for yourself. But we have someone who has already done that. He's going to be with us and sharing so much information with us. So I hope that you guys are ready. You're going to get those nuggets of wisdom, right? Masirulo Elliot Sikwele is on the line right now. We're about to put him in and ask him, and how is he doing this morning? Mr. Masirulo, very good morning to you, my good sir. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing good. Thank you for the warm welcome on the Vooka breakfast show. Can you hear me?
Can you please mute somewhere? I think it's the YouTube. I'm hearing myself in the background. Sorry, Mr. Masirule, just a few seconds. We're still fixing the audio because I'm still getting the feedback.
Can you?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, that's the audio. Hold. Oh, there we go. Is it muted? It's not muted. Yes, there we go.
There we go.
Thank you so much, my good sir, for your patience. Just before we start, I'm just going to ask you to turn your phone into landscape mode so that we can have a full screen. There
we go. Yes, sir.
That is perfect. Yes, that is perfect. 3 minutes past 9. Thank you so much once again for joining us. My name is Moketi Maimane, and we'll also be in conversation with Afriberry and Musi Mr. right here. And yes, it is a conversation that we have been looking forward to on this morning. Once again, because we did not catch that, how are you doing, my good sir?
I'm good. I'm doing good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, the listeners. You're speaking to Masirule Elliot Sikwele, all the way from the place of honey and milk, Jonathan.
Yeah.
That's
representing.
So yeah, definitely. I got to be proud of my place. So at the moment, I'm living in UK, in England.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
very interesting. Yeah.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
It's an honor. It's an honor, my good sir, to have you right here. And I know that some of the people who are listening right now and watching, they can't wait, to hear much from you, because I see we have Nuntu Mshengu hopping on the comment section saying, waiting for your conversation with my brother-in-law, Elliot Sikwele. And Nuntu, welcome. Of course, thank you so much for joining this conversation. So with that being said, I know that, we've spent a lot of time talking about how we're feeling, but now it's time to get into the bottom of what this day is all about. On this beautiful Tuesday, talk with authors and just to seek an inspiration from the work that you do. I know that someone is listening right now and watching. They're trying to understand, for you to get where you are, who is Mr. Masirule, and growing up, how was the journey to be where you are right now?
Yeah, the journey was not easy when I grew up. I grew up looking after the cattle, the animals, and stuff like that. But some things just tell me I need to change to what I'm doing, and do something different, but not like forgetting where I'm coming from, and live what I've grown up with. Everything that I've grown up with is still in my heart. It's still the part of my life. So I just decided to change my life by, living in South Africa and come and find some greener pastures in the UK. Luckily, that's where I am. Even today, I'm here, and I've been here for like 24 years. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Years. Yeah. And we know that relocating, it plays a very huge part in someone's journey. And right now, someone would want to know, what was the reason for you relocating, and what really pushed you to relocate to the UK?
As I've said, I was just looking for the greener pastures, and I come across with a newspaper, which was the older newspaper. And I've seen the advert of going to UK, work for 2 hours, for 2 years, sorry. And then from there, I took that into consideration. I took it and put it in my pocket. Then I stick on it. I say this is one of my dreams. This is a hope to me.
Yeah.
So since from that day, always had piece of newspapers in my pockets.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah.
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 So
So
yeah, until
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, so most of the time we know that an identity is formed, as an individual. You form an identity before you becoming this person. Now, you are an author, of a book called Hope to Harvest, right? And of course, before we get into what this powerful title entails, for you, in the journey before you become an author, what really inspired you, what really pushed you or motivated you to become an author? Was it really something that you've always aspired to become, or maybe something happened in the road and encouraged you to lead you to the role of being an author?
Actually, something happened to me on the road when I was growing up. I've got kids whom they born here, some born in Germany. So I just decided, no, I got to be a good role model to them, because they don't know nothing about South Africa, or not really nothing, but they don't know as much as they would be living in South Africa. So I just decided to write a book and let them know who they are, where they're coming from, who's the beginning of everything, So that's why it inspired me. That's what inspired me to write the book. So I just decided to sit down and you know what? I'm not gonna talk to my kids face to face. I need something. It's gonna be like a stamp to their mind or to their heart. They have to know where they're coming from.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
But
not just for them. I was writing for something that even everybody in the world can use it to inspire them to change their life, how they think. Don't let your struggle or the way you grow up make you you can't make it. No, there's no way. You have to hustle hard and challenge the opportunities.
Quite interesting, Obuti Maserure. But talk to me, man, because books offer quite a lot of different insights and views and perspectives. And they spark ideas as well, and I love how you speak about what inspired you. But when someone picks up the book for the first time and reads it and goes through it, what are you hoping the person will find from it or will get from it or will extract, And even over and above that, who is the person that you're looking for this book to read? So basically the target market, if I am a 22-year-old who is in varsity and I come across this book, would it work for me? If I am a 47-year-old who is in the workforce somewhere working for a corporate company, would this book work for me? So what do I get from the book, or what are you hoping that someone gets from this book, and who did you write this book for?
I can't really specify who did I. As I've said from the first time, I said for everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if like for me, I wrote the book. Even now, when I read it, it still changes me in a way. Yeah. Focus on your dream. Be patient. Hardworking. Pace. You know what I mean? You can't just plant a tree without putting water on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to. Even now, my book changes me a lot after thinking like this. Stay away from drugs. Choose who your friends are. Even though those ways are not there, choose your friends. But it gives you something that you need to think about it. It's a book that after you read, you'll have a homework about yourself. You'll sit down and do introspection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you find that when you were on the journey of writing this book, your own background, and your upbringing and how you were shaped? Because earlier on we were talking about how some of the advices we get from Kontungu, from parents and older siblings and uncles and aunts and things of that nature, the advices that we get really shape our moralities, our value systems, our mindsets when we ourselves get to adulthood. So did you find that while you were on the journey of writing and putting together this book, they shaped what came out in the book, or what you put in the book?
Yeah, they did, shape me.
Yeah.
If I can say that to you, I respect my background because they made me who I am.
Yeah.
You got the point.
I see.
So I can't change my background. That's why my book is all about the truth. There's nothing that maybe I put in the book, but it was hard for me to choose which story I can put in the book that can make this book suitable. You get the point. I couldn't just take each and every story from the day I was born, but I was choosing the one that I know that this one, it was hard. Sometimes it was nice. I have to mix my life together. It wasn't that easy. Not at all.
I can imagine.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
We can.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah. So as I've said, my background is what it made me.
Man,
I'm strong because of that.
That is actually very interesting. Going back to the title of your book, so I wanted to know what exactly inspired you to actually write the title of the book, and what does the title actually mean to you per se on a personal level when you say from hope to harvest? What do you hope people will get and will harvest to form maybe an amazing new chapter in their life?
Yeah. Let me start by saying hope to harvest is actually everything that I was doing. Everything that I was doing in like maybe hustling, I was hoping to harvest. I was not just doing anything just for fun or, even though it's not harvesting for money, but, mind, you can harvest anything without money. And then I decided to pass it on to other people that, guys, before you're doing something, you got to have a hope. And on that hope, you need to have a goal, which is to harvest.
Yeah.
So for me, I had my goals and, coming to UK, getting to UK, I got harvest, achievement coming to UK. And then from there, I get another one, which is joining the army. Joining the army as well, I get there, I harvest what I wanted to harvest.
So
you through nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy, please.
Yeah, that is very powerful. That is very powerful, because what I'm getting right now is, for each and every moment and event that took place in your life, for you, it was the moment of harvesting. And now bringing those, moments into life by writing them down.
Into life, put it together in the book.
Man, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. And I just love how, Nuntu, cherishes the moment that you had, with them, because he or she comes through the comment section saying, I remember vividly Christmas Eve of 2001 dropping you off at the OR Tambo airport.
That's it,
that is when your journey started.
That's when my journey started. Yeah. Exactly.
And I see right here, man, that you have traveled across countries, like extensively across the globe, not just countries like Canada, Afghanistan, Iraq, Belize, Mexico, the Czech Republic, Turkey, Germany, France, and the Netherlands, right? And now it now brings me to asking you in terms of when you were publishing the book. Was it difficult for you to get the book into the hands of people, whether it's an ebook or it's a physical copy book that people can get in the designated stores? Because what I'm trying to say right now is there are a lot of authors like you, great and profound authors who are trying to get their work out there, but they don't have the power and the resources to get their stories out there. For you, was it difficult to publish your book?
I wouldn't say it was difficult. It wasn't difficult, even though somewhere somehow it has like stopped a bit, but it wasn't difficult because Evelyn 50 has been doing a good job by helping me taking care of things like this, being on a breakfast show with Vooka. Evelyn 50, they've done it well.
Yeah.
They've done it well. I can say, no, I'm happy with what they did for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about, the young people that you're speaking to, through your book, in terms of avoiding the challenges that are out there, and because you mentioned that your mission is to inspire young people to rise above the challenges that they face from their daily life, the importance of resilience and making positive choices in your life, and reject the paths of crime and addiction and embrace a life of purpose, strength, and hope. For you to come up with those words, what is it that you have seen out there that has made you to relay the message to these young people?
Hey man, if you look at the world now, the world is kind of like upside down.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it only needs one person try. You can only try. We can all have the Bible, but the way we read it is not how we're gonna explain the same thing. But me, I decided to come with a hope to harvest, so that people, I can try to change the life of the young generation. This is my try, not just the young generation, for everyone to change their life when you read the book. But it depends how you read it, with what kind of a mind you're gonna read it. But I will appreciate just to give you time, read the book, understand it. If any question, I'm available.
Yeah. Let's talk about, especially now, because you just touched on the effect that you want to have on young people, right? Recently we have seen quite a lot of, I don't want to use the word scam, but for lack of a better word, a lot of scams that are going around, especially on the international front, right? In terms of luring the youth to overseas countries and exploiting them, right? Or wanting to make them be part of trafficking rings, human trafficking rings. So as someone who's traveled quite extensively, like Mo mentioned, in various countries around the world, how do you then inform or advise young people to make sure that the journey that they go on, or some of these international trips that they go on in terms of work and trying to grow yourself as a young person, are legitimate and they are not out there to exploit you or have you be part of a human trafficking ring?
Yeah, I think the only thing that makes us to be like that is because of we're just rushing into getting the cash in our pockets without knowledge, without knowledge. We're just rushing things. But if you can take step by step, like a baby step, you get, you reach the point. But the thing is, we just need money right now. That's why, because the scam, as you said, trafficking, drugs. So, but if people can just stop thinking about those kind of things, and then focus on the reality, on making this world better, that will work for us.
Yeah, it is indeed, and
that was definitely.
Yeah, and touching, because right now, currently you are in the UK.
Right.
How do you now, draw the line of people having the misconception of saying maybe this book you have written it because you have seen how life it's like in the UK, so the information will be more relatable with the people in the UK. So how do you draw the lines between and saying, because you have mentioned that this book is for everyone, and I love that. Like you said, this one is for everyone, whether you are in SA, whether you are in UK. So now it's that thing of looking at the markets, right? Because we want our people to also think like you, think internationally, don't just think nationally or locally, right? Do you think the markets in terms of being penetrated are the same, especially for authors, are the same when you look at the markets in the UK and the markets in South Africa?
I think, to be honest with you, that I think it's gonna be like everywhere. That's my wish. You know, sometimes when you have a hope and a wish, don't I'm not that kind of a person who's normally think negatively about something. When I want something, I become positive all the way through. If it fails, I'll see the results maybe after whatever years. But my aim or my thinking, everything is gonna go well. Canada is gonna, Mapa is gonna go, my book is gonna go, America, UK, Germany. The book is gonna go, and people will learn a lot about it, and things like you guys on Vooka, you are helping a lot as well, just to be here. Without you, see, now I'm talking to somebody who knows who took me to the airport, and it brings happiness. It brings a smile into my face.
Hey man, that's amazing news, hey? So would you also mind sharing a story or a moment that is also part of the book that helped to shape your life, or one moment or one story that shines out the most about how the book came to be, or maybe how you even started, or what exactly is the core inspiration of you writing the book?
Yeah, let's start by how I started. When I started, it was difficult. I wanted to write, but I ended up writing like 2 sentences and relax. Sometimes I wake up during in the middle of the night thinking about maybe a paragraph. As I've said, hope. I wouldn't mind to wake up maybe at 12 o'clock or go and write that paragraph and go back to bed. Same time again, I'm a father. I've got children. I have to go to work. It wasn't easy. But Evelyn 50 made it easy. Sorry to mention, but I had to mention Evelyn 50.
Shout out to Evelyn 50.
Yeah.
So talk to me. Oh yes, no, go for it. Continue, Mr.
No, you were saying maybe part of the story that can make me happy or something like that in my book. The part of the story that made me happy in the book, that's when when was it? November, a month before I leave South Africa. I had the best time with my dad. I'd never seen the side of my dad before. I didn't know my dad was like this, but we had a good time, me and my dad, because it feels like my dad wanted to say, my son is going. I can't, he couldn't believe it. But that time we had fun. We worked together, we left the couch together, we stayed together. Because for me, I was trying to be a good boy, only to find that I'm going to learn something from my father. I've learned a lot before I leave. If it wasn't that month, maybe staying with him, maybe I couldn't be far or where I am. But the ways that that time to be with him, it really means a lot. Even now, we still still in my mind.
Yeah, no, it's quite intriguing. It sounds like it's been a very fulfilling journey. And that's also broadened your perspectives as well. But in closure, before we let you go, talk to me. Just like we spoke a second ago, you just mentioned some of your favorite, moments. If the movie was to be adapted, the book rather, was to be adapted into a series or a movie of some sort, what do you think you would want people to see first? What part of the book would you think that
that's the part that I've just said is a happy part with my father. That's the part that I want people to see first.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. And I think that also, encourages people to get themselves, the copy of your book and just to, travel with you throughout the journey and understand the person that you are today. But with that being said, Mr. Masirule, thank you so much with your time. If people want to get hold of your book, get it maybe on ebook, is it available on ebook, or they should go to a certain retail store to get their book, or online? Where can they find the book?
The book will be on Takealot. The hard copy, the soft copy is on Amazon. This site, soft copy. You can get the book in there. And thank you for everyone for your support, supporting me. One day I wish maybe I could go to the schools and speak to the children. Just give them advice myself with my voice as a writer of the book. I think that one is my next mission.
Yeah. And speaking of support, Morongwa Nancy came through on the comment section saying we are already reading the book in Limpopo. A good read indeed.
That's my cousin,
Hey, shout out.
Shout out. Thank you. Oh man.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Nancy. Read the book,
Yeah, people are behind you and supporting you, man, through this journey of yours. And we also would like, just to extend, that people should also go and read the book, because this conversation we had with you, it was a very interesting one. And so many nuggets of wisdom we have taken away from this conversation. Because, on this beautiful Tuesday, we always encourage our Vooka Nation to choose themselves. But now this is all about choosing impact. And that's what, Hope to Harvest is and has brought. But that being said, thank you so much. But lastly, do you have any social media, pages that people can follow?
Yeah, you can follow me. You can follow me on my Facebook or Instagram. It's Elliot Sikwele. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So any question, if you want to know anything, like help-wise, maybe how to get a job or something like this, if anywhere I can help, I'm available.
Elliot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Always walk by faith, not by sight. And I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you very much. And
Mr. Elliot, Banele here from behind the scenes. Just a quick question. Which team do you support that side, specifically when it comes to the English Premier League?
Arsenal.
Oh, the Gunners.
Which team do you support?
I personally, I'm a Man U, a very big Man U fan. And Mr. P right here behind the mic is, a huge Chelsea fan.
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah. And I know.
All right. I've got it.
Yeah. All right. Let us not keep you. Thank you so much, my good son. Have a good day ahead of you.
And lastly, what time is it there right now?
Oh, 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's 7:30.
2 hours.
Yeah, and it's winter, right? If I'm not mistaken, right there.
Yeah, it's getting to winter now. It's getting cold.
Yeah. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much, Mr. Elliot.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the sun of South Africa. Get some vitamins for me.
Yes, we will, and transfer them through Teams.
Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate your timings and everything.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. There you have it, man. Vooka Nation, Mr. Elliot Sekwele, right here, author of Hope to Harvest, a man who has walked through his life experiences, having traveled extensively across the globe, man, through Canada, through Afghanistan, Iraq, Brazil, Mexico, Czech Republic, Turkey, and he brings a unique global perspective. That was a wonderful conversation we've just had with him, and the love that, of course, he has been shown on the comment section. Thank you to Ununtu Mshengu and Morongwa Nancy by showing the love, because Nuntu came through saying great book to read. Congratulations, Rangwane. Thank you so much for highlighting Hore. This is a very good book and people should go out there and read the book, because there is so much that they can learn from the book. Right?
Very, very much so, man. This is what we do right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, only and exclusively where radio meets TV on a day-to-day basis. Always trying to bring you great and amazing people who are doing amazing stuff in and around our communities. But now we are seeing that it's even crossing borders and going to other countries. Man, extensive work, and he's traveled quite extensively around the country. The time right about now, 32 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, the 4th of November, 2025. This is the first Tuesday of November. And like I said earlier on, we are in the last 57 days of the year. But with that being said, we've been talking for a while, right? And from time to time, we always need to go rehydrate, run to the loo very quickly, and of course, pay our bills. And that's how we keep the lights on. So with that being said, let's quickly do that, and then you and I and the rest of the team will see each other right after this. Don't change the dial.
From this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above. Lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above. I wanna be free.
36 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock, listening to the great sounds and great vibes right here. King 6, Wanna Be Free.
King 6 in fit. Guys, the music that we give here right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, there's Chef Extra calls it white people music. That's so funny.
White guy.
I can't you just notice Vanilla said we're dancing like white people, especially when we went on a break.
Yeah, and this brings me to effect each and every time when we track back in time and looking into the significant things that took place in history, we get Batubatu Taylor Swift on the Hot 100 Billboard, right? And I believe that some of these artists, man, these are the artists that, you know, deserve to be part of them. You understand? Good music. It's very good music. Not just any music, but good music to kickstart your day on a very high energetic note. All you need to do is to connect with us throughout our social media platforms by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. We are live right now on YouTube. And also, you can also connect on other social media platforms. Facebook is Vooka Breakfast Show. Instagram and TikTok is Vooka Breakfast Show. And a lovely comment that came through while we were having a conversation there, Mr. Elliot from Miss Tembi saying, happy 170th episode.
I was about
Keep
to
pushing
say.
the traffic. It's moving, team.
I was about to say. We are 170 episodes deep in.
Yeah.
Deep in. That's crazy, guys. 170. We're 30 episodes away from completing 200 episodes, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I know, Miss Q Rams, was it? Yeah, last week Saturday when we came back from the Vugando edition, the second edition, and she was like, guys, it would be so cool to have a Vuga Nation bright day, hang out to Nyana,
with the Vooka Nation.
Absolutely,
right?
So maybe there's two options. Maybe at the 200 mark, or at the 1 year mark.
Birthday celebration.
So I think it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be quite cool.
People must bring common sense on the day.
I was about to say that.
Common sense.
I was about to say because
Please also bring candy.
Because when someone sees these kind of things to say, oh, they're celebrating their 170th episode, someone without common sense would go to 170th anniversary. You understand?
They're 170
should you
years
use your
old.
common sense. They've been doing this 170 years.
Hey, man,
this.
they've been around, man.
This is the biggest show.
He 50 months later.
Yeah, bakhulile labantu. Every day. Kusasa, it's 171th anniversary.
Man.
It's good, man. It's good days. Good days have came through. But yeah, man, I love when Ms. Tembi saying the traffic is moving. So keep pushing, and also staying focused, man, is one of the important ingredients to getting this done. So very interesting thing that we bring you. And as mentioned, 20 minutes till we hit 10 o'clock on the dot. And with that being said, we cannot go back to an hour of 7 o'clock because
Yes.
so what we can do is to track back in some of the things that took place in our historical moment, which is they took place in history, and you're asking yourself, what are those things? And things that I today still think they should be in our school curriculum, right? Come on, give Bana case study at Taylor Swift. Maybe it can ignite something that you didn't know about them.
Yeah, maybe for students in NSA, National School of Art.
Give them a case study about Taylor Swift being on the Hot 100 for whatever, consecutive times. But there are some of the interesting things. I know that some of those you don't know them, but till today and after the show you will know them. On the first one that I have on you, in 2016, the British TV series The Crown premieres with Claire Foy playing Queen Elizabeth II and Matt Smith as Prince Philip. Season 1 spans 10 episodes, beginning with Elizabeth 1947 wedding and tracing her rise to the throne after King George's death. The series blends personal drama with political history, featuring standout performances by Judd Harris as King George and John Lithgow and Winston Churchill. It was praised for its lavish production, historical depth, and emotional nuance, setting the tone for what became a 6-season saga. Very interesting, man. Right? These are some of the things that when you come through history, and when you read, because I know someone who literally watches History Channel. Do you know History Channel on DSTV?
Yeah, one channel.
It has interesting things.
183, I think.
Yeah, I go National Geographic
something like
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
But okay, there's something I did when I was reading this. I jumped a Roman figure. Till today, guys, I don't know Roman figure numbers.
Okay.
We were never taught those Roman figures. What is VI? V1, not VI. V1.
So
It's
V
6.
is 5.
Yeah.
And then anything after the V is so V1 ki 6, V2 ki 7, ki 8, ki 9.
Is there VX1?
No, 10 is X.
10 is X.
Yeah, and then X1 9. V
9 is B.
The 4 ones with the V in the front or something like that. I forgot, but yeah. So I used to master
Roman numerals.
figures, Roman numerals. Or the X with the thing behind, yes, like 5 no 4. Yeah, this is young up. Yeah, you're right. It's the X with the thing behind. So yeah. Because it's parallel to 8. Yeah. The V with the 3 ones.
So VI is V1, man. I get a VI.
Yeah, is 6.
It's 6.
Yes.
So it's King George the 6th.
Okay.
On the crown premiere.
Yes.
Right. The King George the 6th death.
Yes.
Right, an emotional nuance setting the tone for what became a 6-season saga. I know for people who love boring stuff, man, this is for you. Go and watch these things and tell us what you think. Right.
So what this makes me think of is Charlotte, Queen Charlotte on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but it also explores
British
the British royalty. Yeah. And the depiction there is quite interesting. The angle that they took with Queen Charlotte. So it's a breakaway of Bridgerton. I don't know if you've watched Bridgerton.
No.
Very interesting series. Quite interesting. Lady Whistledown. So she
I saw those short clips.
Yeah, man. She narrates the story as we're watching it, you know. And so there was a time I forgot the era. But it's close to the Elizabethan era, right, where affluency was a thing. And you were judged by how you dress and how you speak. So it was quite interesting. So the series Bridgerton has a spin-off that's called Queen Charlotte, and it explores just who Queen Charlotte was and how she lived, and coming from Germany as a I think she was a mixed lady, but now over the years she's been depicted as white. But she was. It's just interesting. This makes me think of that. Yeah.
And then speaking of when you talk about the Billboard, right? In 2003, Shock and Yell 8th studio album by Toby Keith is released. The Billboard Album of the Year in 2004. Toby Keith Shock Yell dropped on November this day in 2003, becoming a commercial and patriotic powerhouse that earned Billboard's Album of the Year in 2004. The album features 3 chart-topping singles, I Love This Bar, American Soldier, and Whiskey Girl, and blends a traditional country with bold post-9/11 themes. It includes 2 humorous bass songs, the Taliban song, and Weed with Willie, showcasing Keith's irrelevant edge. Certified 4 times platinum in the US, it solidified his status as a country music icon. Very interesting. And then lastly, in 2015, the 49th Country Music Association Awards, Luke Bryan, Chris Stapleton, and Miranda Lambert won. The ceremony was hosted by Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood in Nashville, and was a turning point for Stapleton, whose soulful duet with Justin Timberlake became a viral highlight. Lambert's win marked her 6th consecutive female vocalist title, cementing her dominance in the genre. Yeah, today we went deep, man.
Do you know who Luke Bryan is?
Luke Bryan from Star Wars.
No, man.
Luke is your father.
I am your father.
Luke Bryan is one of 3 of the judges on Idols. Right, I get a khonale. Don't know who's that guy, Ole, the black guy.
Will I Am.
No.
Oh, it's at the Idols. No, Will I Am is at The Voice.
Don't know who's that guy. But yeah, Nelly, not Kerry Washington, Katy Perry, but Katy Perry too. Then that other guy.
Oh, Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and then Luke Bryan is the other guy. Can sing, is proper, man. It's proper. Yeah, country musician. Yeah. Luke Bryan.
And I think recently, I think it was last year if I'm not mistaken, also Beyonce hopped on the country music genre, and she won herself a Grammy Award.
For some weird reason.
Right. Yeah, Kana King, is it Carter? Carter's something. The
that's
album.
Carter.
Yeah.
But for some weird reason, she won an award for that one. I still don't understand, because there are some other African American artists who have been hopping onto the country scene for the longest time, yet they were not recognized. But you know what? Moving on away from that one, and as we're discussing the world of sport.
Don't move. Did you know that it was Summer's last week, Sunday or Saturday, if I'm not mistaken? Summer Awards.
In all honesty, it's so hard to even keep up with the actual date, because even when you go to the Facebook page, I've been trying to keep track of it. The last thing that I saw was like the nominations, Yadi Summers. Okay, this person is getting nominated, but when exactly the summers are being hosted, nothing. Maybe it's because the sponsorship is actually fading, because this was the last year with the Motsepe Foundation, so they need to find more sponsors again for next year.
Relevancy, because I don't know if they're losing the touch of relevancy, because we knew when it was towards the Summer Awards, you will see the billboards, you will see even the ads on TV to say, guys, even the artists, I think they're not even participating anymore because of the rumors of this award, you can buy it at any given time. So that's where we are in terms of celebrating music in our country. We no longer have the platform that celebrates music. We only go to events to celebrate music, but we need award ceremonies to recognize some of these artists that we don't know, and just look at how far they have come with their journey, right? So these are some of the things that when we're looking at your Summer Awards and the recognition of these awards, we need them back. I mean, if they are failing, Vooka can do that. Vooka Awards.
Ooh,
Yay,
but anyway, yeah, man, we don't want to get into all of those kinds of things, man.
Because getting into there needs a lot, man. And I heard that you guys were also talking about soccer and basically who favors which sport and who favors what sport. But today we're also celebrating a worldly known sport figure in the world of football by Akif Hakim. Now, Akif Hakim was born in 1998. Ashraf Hakimi, and he was born in 1998 on the 4th of November and will be 27 this year. Now, his rise to fame is that he's a Spanish-Moroccan professional soccer player who is best known as a midfield defender for Real Madrid. Castel, as of March the 31st in 2017, his estimated market value was set at 225k euros. And then an interesting fact about him is that in 2018 he began playing on loan for Borussia, and in 2021 he joined Paris Saint-Germain FC. And then another person.
Sorry to disturb you. I mean, I think it's very important to highlight that this is the man. Because I see that there is no marital status right here. This is the guy who registered his assets with the name of his mom.
With his mother. And then the girlfriend walked away penniless.
Yeah, the girl tried to knock him over, but he's a player. He's a player.
Were they getting divorced or something?
Yeah. They were getting divorced. He was married. He's the person who literally trended on the news for moving for writing each and every single asset that he owns, including the house, the cars, the jewelry, under his mother's name. He only had a couple of cents, not even a lot of money that was registered under his name. But so the girlfriend or the then wife tried to apply for divorce, but then Yamudla, because he has no assets under his name, even his paycheck goes straight to his mother's account.
Don't hate the player. Hate
Hate
the
the
game.
game. Hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And then we're also celebrating somebody who recently got engaged, who recently got married again. If I'm correct, it's either for the fourth or the third time. And this time around, he married Mfundli Vunda's granddaughter. And the person I'm talking about is Rapulana Sepemo. And then he was born in 1967 on the 4th of November. And he's turning 58. Imagine marrying your boss's grandchild. Anyway, rise to fame, he is a South African actor and filmmaker. He is primarily known for his role as Tau Mokhale in the long-running soap opera Generation and its continuation, Generations The Legacy. Interesting fact, he was born and raised in Meadowlands, Gauteng, South Africa.
Yeah, man. And I also, known him as what worker.
No, is this the lady here?
Yes.
That's
Mfundi Vundla's granddaughter. He married the boss's granddaughter, my bro.
I mean, she's pretty, don't get me wrong.
He married the boss's granddaughter. They got married this year. If I'm correct, I think it was around September. It happened around September. There was this one weekend where a whole lot of celebrities were just getting married. Over that weekend, even Pop Pops was getting married. Even Wiseman Ngubo was also getting married. It's just the weekend of celebrity weddings.
Yeah,
guys, don't be spiteful
with
J in life, because if you are being spiteful,
Comic law,
and then
comic law,
I'll marry your daughter.
Comic law.
Yeah, man.
You know
we're coming for your
You know
world.
that scene that was turned into an advert. Go check it again. What? 1, 2.
I remember that one.
That's
man.
funny.
Iconic.
Because everybody also saw it as a way of retribution, thinking about the fact that the old generation's cast, before it even became Generations The Legacy, they were actually had a lawsuit against Mfundi Vundla. And then look from when Generation The Legacy was created, fast forward to now, and then he ended up marrying the granddaughter.
Yeah.
Pincham, you know how to look after the money, my guy.
And
How old is she,
man?
I'm not sure about the age.
Just look it up.
She's
quickly.
24 years. This one.
I'm not sure about the age.
Look it up.
So while you're looking up at the age, we famously know him from I think it's Jerusalem, if I'm not mistaken, Lucky Kunene, right? He was Lucky Kunene, and there's this scene, man, whereby they're raiding his house. And detective comes in. There's this guy, the late, right?
Yes.
So each and every time they ask him a question, when he speaks, that guy slaps him. so I understand. Because bambota.
Hi, manjalo.
So what lucky boku pizolo ndota. So he asked himself, like, why am I being slapped?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to answer the question that detective right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that it was a crazy scene, man. But his role, man, in giving, any movie. Because when you look at Botsoti, when you look at Paradise Stop, he killed those roles.
Oh, wedding, what?
Man, he killed those roles, man. Known as Tau Moroka. Yeah. Karobo umenze busy, Mushimani.
We were in what's this place? Mary Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Much was New Town. It was busy, man. There was an event happening. So the Rapulana passes by and people are minding their business. Yo, did that guy not scream his name? And I'm musically he's calling him with his character name. Taumukhale. And I'm like, yo, my dude, you can't do that.
So this kid this kid was born in 2003. 22 and they have a 5-year-old daughter. Guys, let's understand the whole situation. What's happening here? So she's actually 23.
This is according to
so this is basically according to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and no, they're not giving out the actual age about it, but when you research about it, it does say that she was born in 2003 and that they have a 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, she was born in 2003.
They have a 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, but according to who, guys? Because remember,
someone Google AI.
Yeah, according to Google.
Yeah, but okay, so remember with Google, I used to tell people just because it's here, let's Google it, doesn't mean it's right.
It's true.
So Google is taking what? Let's say there's like a thread on X that says, this one is 22, this one is 22.
With AI so also right now, they will take whatever that's being said about
so it's drawing from social media, like everybody just said.
Yeah.
Because she's like Aksu Owaziwayo, so her information is
her information is not as much as she's Mfundo Mvula's granddaughter. She's not in the spotlight like that. We only started knowing about her when she got married to him. In all for me now, I started knowing about her when she got married. And you see, you mustn't get a drama. You wishy lento le.
Rapulana ene ke mo favor Rapulana mfethu ke tsama le mnati mara no jola bana ba banyane ibile o monyane.
Ke Batswana, we like them here.
O jola le ngwana ga sa tlo ke Batswana hey.
Yay! Tswana mo le
Sareleka.
Never.
Ke ene sa tlo ke Batswana.
You don't want to go into the tribalistic conversation.
Shout out to Rapulana.
I see smoke it.
Long live.
He secured the bag. He secured the bag. And then another person that we're celebrating right now today is Daniel San. Do you know who Daniel San is?
Daniel what?
Daniel San. From Karate Kid, also known as Miyagi-san. Wax on, wax off. So we celebrated the guy who played Daniel LaRusso in the Karate Kid. I guess Mr. Miyagi called him Daniel-san. He didn't say you couldn't say LaRusso, so it was Daniel-san. And Mr. Miyagi also ended up becoming Miyagi-san. We are celebrating Ralph Marcher. Ralph Marcher was also born today on the 4th of November in 1961 and is okay, so the age here is very wrong. Because apparently he's 33. No, I'm disagreeing with this age. So rise to fame is that he's an American actor. He is best known for portraying Daniel LaRusso in 4 Karate Kid films from 1984 to 2025. The latest one also came out this year featuring Jackie Chan. It's called Karate Kid Legend. And in Cobra Kai from 2018 until 2025, a sequel television series. Interesting fact, his work in the latter, Marcher was nominated for 2 Critics' Choice Awards and a Primetime Emmy Award. He is also known for portraying Johnny Cade in franchise Ford Capello's Ensemble in 1983 film, The Outsiders and the Bill Gambini and Joe Pesco in 1992 film in My Cousin Vinny. But for us, a lot of people also know him as Miyagi-san, Daniel-san from the Karate Kid. If you've watched Karate Kid, then you cannot miss this face. He's old, but it's still the same face.
Yeah, very interesting, man. People who are growing up, and if you know anyone who is celebrating their birthday and you would like to celebrate with them, you can send a shout out, man, on our comment section, or you can send through their picture together with a voice note or a beautiful message, letting them know how much you love them, right?
Yeah.
So you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show just to bring on that message. But with that being said, to everyone who is growing up, we would like to say
happy birthday! Woohoo! Yeah! Hip hip!
hooray!
Hooray!
Happy birthday. Lalamani, guys. Lalamani, I want to bring her, guys. That lady needs to sing happy birthday for us. Actually, at the 1 year mark, invite.
Yep.
Lalamani, I don't know why, but I'm working.
Okay, how are you going to get in touch with her?
I will get her. Don't worry, I'm a celebrity. I know a lot of people. She
Web
will
of
come
connections.
through, man. Definitely, completely. We have a huge network, man. The Vooka Nation will also help us. So, how you know that on a day-to-day basis, we always try to give you words that are aimed at improving both ours and your vocabulary, day-to-day spoken languages. our speech patterns, and of course, ultimately, our vocabularies. And today is no exception whatsoever. The time right about now at 10 o'clock on the dot on a Tuesday morning, the 4th of November, 2025. And the word of the day, the word of the day, there we go. The word of the day today is paraphrases. Paraphrases. This word is a noun, and how you spell the word paraphrases is as follows. It is P-E-R-I-P-H-R-A-S-I-S. That's P-E-R-I-P-H-R-A-S-I-S. Paraphrases is the word for today, as it is a noun, and the definition or the meaning of the word is as follows. The use of indirect or circumlocatory speech or writing, saying something in a roundabout way. Right?
Yeah.
The use of indirect or circumlocatory speech or writing, saying something in a roundabout way. How you can use this word in a sentence is as follows. Instead of admitting the mistake, he offered layers of paraphrases, dancing around the truth. Instead of admitting the mistake, he offered layers of paraphrases, dancing around the truth. Similar words include circumlocation, verbosity, and evasion. Talk to me. The definition is the use of indirect circumlocatory speech or writing, saying something in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Sentence
aka beating around the bush.
Talk to me. Yes.
So, as a very huge football fan, right, I know certain forms of clubs in terms of how they play. So today Real Madrid is playing Liverpool. So I will never take any excuse I will take a lot of excuses if Real Madrid lose against Liverpool. So if you ask me what happened, I would give you views of paraphrases.
Hey, okay, Mr. Moore. Okay, I see you. Very, very cool stuff. Everybody, sentence usage.
I remember he once sat me down and tried to say something, but instead he just kept going. He just went around in paraphrases because he was afraid of my reaction.
Abafana the boys.
I want to well in a straight.
I see you, man. I see you. Mr. B, any thoughts?
Circumcision.
Okay. No, what are you doing? Make it what cancel. Russia 200 episodes.
I mean, it's a mispronunciation.
Talk to us. How would you use this word in a sentence? Paraphrases is the word for today on the 4th of November. Before we close it off, guys, I want us to quickly just...
I'm playing a game.
Yeah. I want us to quickly.
I get embarrassed by playing games, but it's now a thing that I want to do every time.
There we go.
But can we get like a proper pronunciation?
Oh, proper. Yes, of course. Before we go for a game. Of course, Mr. Moore, I've got you. So that everyone knows how to say the word, right?
Paraphrases. That is our word of the day.
Today. Let's...
A word that you can use for the rest of your day. Paraphrases. Nomathemba.
Periphrasis.
Periphrases. Yeah.
Periphrasis.
Ooh, periphrasis.
Periphrasis.
Okay, let me see if I can get another pronunciation.
Did you hear that, Angie?
I can hear with pronunciation.
It's not make sure.
Periphrases.
I think I prefer the way we say it more.
Periphrasis.
Periphrasis. Periphrasis. Let me see.
Periphrasis.
Let me see.
Like it was a huge
I mean,
change
it's very
from
important.
periphrasis to periphrasis.
It's very important to get these, pronunciation right, guys, because
Yeah,
Paraphrase.
or periphrasis. But yeah, so before we end it off, I know Mr. B is also working on something else behind there on the camera. But that's the word of the day. Always aimed at improving yours and our day-to-day spoken languages, our speech patterns, and of course, ultimately, our vocabularies. So talk to me. How would you use this word in a sentence? Periphrasis, as we just found out, right? So quickly, let me see if we can
get the right one.
No. The pronunciation we have. I want to see if we can get the game going. Okay.
Oh, so it's wait.
goes well
What are these?
It
Because
goes well with spaghetti.
Meatballs, mince.
mince,
Good-
right?
good one.
Because I wanted to try understand how are we doing labels. Okay, that is correct. Yo, Modimo waka.
Everybody help.
You know that one.
It's also a sort of fish.
Salmon.
No, closer.
Uh,
It also starts with an S, but it's not salmon.
Who was the girl who came here to do the meatballs?
ooh, I forgot her name. It's fine.
Pass.
Okay, pass. Oh, when put it in the oven, and then
Lasagna.
No, it
You,
doesn't fly, but you can put it in the oven.
in the oven.
It doesn't fly.
turkey.
Famous meat.
No,
yeah?
not that
No,
one.
No. What are we doing? What's the process of doing
A
it?
cousin of turkey.
Yeah.
Guinea fowl.
What are you?
What's that one side? The
chicken.
Hey,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm so
Time's
bad.
up.
Time up.
I'm so bad with describing. Like I'm really bad. I think I'm taking my friends because I describe if it's FIFA World Cup. Shabalala or
Yeah.
what do you mean,
Shabalala,
bro?
okay. You know what my friend said Olana, about these kinds of games is that they really require close friends, like what 30 seconds, because we know each other's things.
So it makes it easier to
it
actually
does.
describe whatever the person needs to.
Salami, make it salami. I don't want you to like
Sativa.
Sativa. It's
That's
not
like you said
salamani.
close to when you said salmon, it was close, but
I thought it's
the
salamina.
other kind.
Yeah, you're right, Mitch. You have to know someone.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
really-
could say your ex.
Yes, and I
you're
know
like,
who you're talking
Is
about.
it possible to play one last
She
game?
roasted you like a chicken.
Yeah, sure, guys. I've got a game right here. And
Sure.
all three of you are just getting one question. So I'm going to randomize these.
Okay.
So you choose who's number one, who's number two, who's number three.
I'm number 3.
Okay, number three,
I'll be number one.
and then Mr. number two. So
Sure,
starting
no
with you,
worries.
Mo, I'm going to pull up a question. It should be on the screen in about 10 seconds or so.
Can I see on the
Right
side?
here, yeah, sure.
yeah.
So the question is, what is a gleeman? So we're borrowing a page from, what's this thing that you were talking about, Bridgerton and the other
Queen
one?
Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte.
The Queen. What is it? The crown, right?
Crown, yes.
So these are English words that they use most likely in that movie or that series.
In that era of
who's this? The one that you love about something
The Victorian
pushes.
era.
What?
Born
There's a
Chilling,
series that you
Peaky
love that's
Blinders.
based Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So question is, what is a gleeman?
What is a gleeman?
Yeah.
So we are
So
studying the
if-
Victorian era.
Wait. If I do not understand
No, these are
something,
words that are still being used right now in the UK.
But they were
Yeah.
more synonymous in those
Sure.
eras. Yeah.
okay.
What is a gleeman? Is it a shoe shiner? Is it someone who shines your shoes? Is it B, a travel musician? Or
a candle maker?
is a gleeman a candle maker?
I mean, between A and C, because glee derives from glow, glamorous, and things like that. I would say, because there's a glee man, I would say
Yeah.
the candle maker.
Okay. Do you want to change your answer?
No,
Are you sticking with C?
I'm sticking with it like chappies.
Yeah.
Bostik.
Okay.
Prit.
Do you have the sounds of the popo or the other one?
Nah, that thing of yours is wrong, man. I'm right. I'm the one who's right here. So I'm incorrect.
You are incorrect. Is a traveling musician.
A traveling moosie.
Yeah, that's Moosey right there.
A musician.
Yeah, a
See what
gleeman.
I did there?
A gleeman is a traveling musician.
But derived from what? Where is the word derived from?
Right. So in Old England, a gleeman was someone who performed songs, poetry, and stories, often moving from town to town, bringing joy and news through music and verse.
Okay, now this kind of reminds me of that guy with the arrow, the Robin Hood, because I remember that he traveled with the gleeman, who'd basically tell folk stories about his life.
Oh, so you knew this?
I just forgot it.
Okay, cool.
Had no
Excellent.
idea.
So Moose, you're number 2, right?
Sure, Mr. B.
Let's move on to the next one. And for you, Mist, what is a moot?
How do you spell it?
Think of boot, but replace the B with the M. A moot. M-O-O-T. A moot.
M-O-O-C-E-E. Mixed.
What is a moot?
What are
Right?
what are my options?
Right. So A is a moot. A meeting. That's A. Is it B, a farm tool that you would find in a farm? Or is it C, a type of bread? A, is it a meeting? Is it B, a farm tool? Or is it C, a type of bread?
Do you have a sentence example?
No.
Hey, that's how these words work.
No,
Like
there
you don't
isn't.
have an example.
Yeah.
A moot. A meeting, a farm tool, a type of bread.
Wow.
Take an educated guess. What is a
Take a
moot?
wild
I think I'll go with a meeting.
A meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready, Mo?
No.
And the answer is correct.
Wow.
I'm a musician.
Right, so a moot was a gathering for discussion or decision making, like a council.
Yeah,
That's a moot.
sounds not familiar, but yeah, I don't
Where
know.
were you? I was in a mood.
Yes.
When I want
A parlay.
All right, so Afriberry.
I'm not ready.
A mood.
Okay, now let's
Yeah,
close
but
the
you
show.
can go.
Okay, cool.
I'll still answer.
Okay, so the question is, what is a leech? Leech. A leech. Is it A, doctor? Is it B, a thief? Or C, a fisherman? What is a leech? A doctor? B, a thief? C, a fisherman?
I'll go with B.
You will go with B. Do you want to change your answer?
No,
Okay, is there a reason why you chose thief?
it sounds better. I am just going with B because I think it goes in better with B compared to a doctor. Going back to some of the series or movies that I've seen, I don't recall a doctor being called a leech. But with a fisherman, it's between a fisherman or a thief. So I chose to go with a thief. I could still be wrong.
Okay, so just to keep things interesting, I'm going to allow you to look this up and then come back with the answer. I'm going to hand over back to you, Mo.
Okay. Well, still looking
Can I
for
get
the
spelling
answer
something?
right there.
Leech.
Yeah. I mean, for someone who's
Old
listening
England,
right now.
Old England, Leech, and then come back.
Yeah, for someone who's listening right now and they have an opportunity just to give us the correct answer, they can do so. Hore. What is a leech? You are leeching off me, right?
Okay, one
If it's a
Afriberry
thief.
is looking it up now
Yeah.
quickly. Let's
Okay.
Mr. B, let's try one more time in the last remaining seconds. What happened?
Describing.
The last remaining seconds.
Chief.
Chief.
But bring it
Okay.
to me when
No,
you will
do
do.
it, yeah.
You play.
Yes. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Ooh, it's a bank. It's
what?
a bank.
FNB.
No. It's an international bank. So don't think South Africa.
International Bank.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Barclays Bank.
No.
Barclay. Okay,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
pass?
Yep. Good him.
Go to him.
Yeah.
Yo, guys. Okay, this music is
Pass.
Godimo.
What brand is my phone?
Samsung.
There we
Okay.
go.
Correct. Then
You.
podcast and chill.
What and chill? Let's.
Netflix and chill.
Yes.
Netflix.
Yes.
What
It's
brand is your phone?
Huawei.
Yes.
Okay, correct.
Give
me something. Give me something.
It's a financial institution.
It's in here in South Africa.
Liberty.
No.
It's also a big brand, but not
Old Mutual.
No.
Netbank.
No.
What other?
It starts with A, B, C, D. Time's up. E, F, G. That's JP
Arrebon.
Morgan.
JP Morgan.
Yeah,
Let's see the
JP
answers.
Morgan.
Kanalo naphela. Hey.
Citibank.
Wait,
The
wait.
first
Kimoshi, no man. Chi.
City. Oh, okay. Yes.
City Golf.
Yes.
Guys, you failed me.
Afroberry. Leech.
You failed.
It's a
Leech.
dog or tailor. I got my answer incorrect. I thought it was a thief in the night to come and grab you.
So question is, what is a leech? Is it A, a doctor, B, a thief, C, a fisherman? And your answer was?
My answer was B, a thief.
Okay.
Which is actually incorrect because a leech is a doctor, and it can be spelled both ways. It can be spelled the way you spelled it, or L-A-R-C-H.
I sorry mago bhlungu.
So surprisingly, a leech was the word for a healer or a physician
Oh, wow.
before it became associated with the blood-sucking creature. But it's a doctor.
Doctor is a leech.
Interesting.
I need
A
to go
leech.
and see a leech today. Right?
I think that's
Because of
definitely one
my-
word a person could use with day, like right now.
Yeah.
No, I want to go see a leech. Like I get the pain, so.
But yeah, man, that's it. 17 minutes past 10. It is the time, and it was beautiful, man, on this great edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show. I hope wherever you are, you enjoyed. And of course, this has helped you to kickstart this beautiful Tuesday morning. Not any Tuesday, but a choose you morning. Before we let you go, I know we still have some last words, maybe nuggets of wisdom. Any of you who's getting married this year? No one is getting married.
It's 50 days left.
Guys, what are you doing with your lives?
50 days left.
When you shata nini? Shata
married next
sibone
year.
ngawe. Yeah, shata bafu nathi zulale.
So when
Sawa
now
re kita was stromies.
You getting married because I got married?
Yeah, because bless you, my friend. I've always wanted to be a flower girl.
No. Don't come to my wedding.
Man.
Don't
There's
come.
50 days left to the year, Chief.
Don't
We
come.
can't be getting married here.
What do you
Chief.
mean?
No, Chief.
Get married to your dreams.
To my dream. You must job your love, Chief. You must job your love, man. You mustn't love your job. You must job your
Job
love.
your love.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Yeah, no. For me, the day, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to the rest of the week, man.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, and I just saw on my phone, the app is saying that it's going to rain.
45%.
Maybe in an hour's time or later on in the day. But yeah, outside of just maybe not liking rainy season or just when it rains because it becomes gloomy. And like my mother said, I'm like us the whole day. More like weather was off. It was not nice.
It was
man.
not giving.
Yeah, it was not nice. But for me, when I go, stay safe, stay warm, stay cautious, stay cool when it's warmer than what you would like it to be. God willing, you and I and the rest of the team can see each other same place, same time, right here at the Vooka Breakfast Show. Brought to you by the Blinko Network, only and exclusively where radio meets TV on a day-to-day basis, taking such good care of you every weekday morning, Monday to Friday, between the hours of 7 and 10. And you know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist, and I've been excited and I was happy to have been both in your presence and in your company, man, on this lovely Tuesday morning, the 4th of October 2025. Bear in mind that there are only 4th of November, 4th of October. Ooh.
I know it takes time.
October,
I mean,
to adjust. My
yeah,
brother.
even when you're at school, when you have you will see the first day
especially
when
the
you're
new
scratching
year, the
there.
first day.
Yeah.
You're still in 2025, and that time is 2026.
Yeah, man. So, let's meet once again where we continue giving ourselves or giving each other a great energy exchange, right? But the one thing that I want to leave you with this morning is that a fact is information without emotion. An opinion is information shaped by experience. Ignorance is an opinion without knowledge. And stupidity is an opinion that rejects fact. Stay with that and run with that for the rest of this week and share with me on a Friday morning what you would have learned with regards to that. But yeah, man, this was your weekly or your day-to-day edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show. Yes, sir.
Then on my side, I basically just have to say, love yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. Be gracious to yourself. Man, just be yourself. Learn to be content with who you are. Live your life for yourself and not for anybody else, because in the end, you only got you when the world has turned their backs against you. But for me, I feel very, also known as Miss Berry Plays. But to the dark of the berry, the sweeter than dun dun. Imnandi mam nyama, mam shapulek teka teka, but marloko famba na me weta komakase. So wana mane.
So much to be looking at as for me personally, I think I'm looking forward to the G20. 18 days left till the summit, commences. And also what is happening on the Madlanga Commission, because witnesses are being called, to speak their truth. And another interesting thing, the GNU committee met, I think it was last week Saturday, at the Cradle of Humankind, just to speak about, the rivalries and, some of the mismanagement, to say, okay, guys, how do we find solidarity in everything that we are doing? Because we need to put the interest of South Africans forward. And then sports-wise, Champions League is back. Kaizer Chiefs is also playing today, I think around 5:30. So looking forward to watching extreme and good football out there. Champions League also, if you are somebody who likes to bet just like me, come, let's break our hearts, let's get addictive on betting and win some money. So we have to provide.
There's nothing wrong, Chief.
I'm stepping up.
Okay.
I'm providing for
That's
myself.
Good.
Right?
For yourself. You're providing for yourself by being a stepfather.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stepping up for my life.
No, that's cool, my brother. Knock yourself out. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man. I'll enjoy this beautiful Tuesday, man. Choose you is the day.
Who are you choosing, Vanity?
Who am I choosing?
Yes.
I think
your kids.
I am my daughter.
Who are you choosing?
My imaginary daughter. But I think on this, for the whole month, man, I'm going to choose my late mom.
Right? Yeah, it's because it's her birth month.
Yeah. So I'm choosing her. I'm choosing
birthday month.
Yeah, happy birthday month.
It's a birthday.
Yeah,
a birthday month.
But yeah, man, looking forward to what this Tuesday has for us, and of course for the rest of Vooka Nation, wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, and we hope to see you, as Musi mentioned, the same time, same place, right here, giving you your daily dose of positivity, accompanied by a daily dose and energetic start to your day. My name is Moketi Maiman, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature, generator. Till we see each other, sayonara. Love yourself. I love you. And whenever you see me, please kiss me. shayivele lapho. Yo 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 yo. Yo. Ay 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 ay. Jaiva ma. Ah, jaiva ma key. Jaiva ma key. Jaiva ma key. Ma key. Ma key. Ma key. Ah, sekholile. Ah, sekholile. Jaiva ma key.